It made us think. Well, I know it made me think. I don't know if it made E think. E was probably like he already know the answers and all this other shit, but it made me think. I ain't gonna speak for E, you know, but I did think, and I liked it. It was a good conversation. I really appreciated it. Everybody that showed up, everybody that showed love, we appreciate y'all for sure. What else? What else did I have on my temple? There was some things, other things on my mind, but I can't think of it right now. What's up? What's going on, Miss Chi Chi? How you doing?
Good, and you? How are you guys doing?
I'm doing the best I can. You know, I'm hanging in there. I'm here.
Good.
Yeah, I ain't gonna let what affect me affect the show. So I'm in the building. I'm in the building for Make Money Monday. I'm here. But yeah, like I was saying, like I was telling everybody, you know, please be on the lookout for the volume 5. We're gonna rerun that back again. That one was super good, like super good, and I love what came out of it. And we're gonna do it again. So I don't know what day, so don't hold me to it. I think we're gonna wait till we get some more equipment that's supposed to be coming in later on this week, and we might, you know, that way maybe that might be into effect. I don't know, but we are gonna do it. What did somebody say? Run something. What are you talking about? Run something.
What?
I don't know. I'm lost. But anyway, it's Make Money Monday. We're gonna get into this the financial side of things. That's what today is about financial questions. If anybody has financial questions, have anything they want to go over, we with it. We here. I'm here.
How does the money affect the relationship?
And then we're gonna talk about the money and how it affects relationships, and we really gonna get into how it affects single parenthood. Eden learned some new things that he didn't know about.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk about
we're
today.
gonna talk about that. There's a lot we're gonna get into today.
I was so unaware.
We're gonna get into a lot today.
I was so unaware.
Yeah.
And we're gonna talk about it today.
Yeah, we're gonna get into it.
Talk about this money.
We're gonna talk about. I even have a question, like I always do. But that's only if ain't nobody else, you know, once the show starts to kind of die down from the asking us questions about finance. That's when I got more. I got another question: how money, you know, affects the, you know, the relationships and being single and all that. We're gonna get into all of that today. I think today gonna be a pretty decent show. You know, I truly do believe that. How you want to start it? How you want to start the show? You want to start it with talking about what you got going on, or do you want to?
No, we'll wait on that.
Okay, you want to wait on it?
Right now, y'all see my head down because I'm trying to shut it off.
Share the live out.
Yeah, I'm trying to
get the live
up.
going. While we waiting on all that, let's just, you know, let's tap the screen up. Let's get the taps up, and we gonna get into it today. You know, I had last week was kind of tough for me. I'm still trying to, you know, get in the groove again. It's kind of difficult, but you know, I ain't gonna let that affect my show. I ain't gonna let that affect the show. I ain't gonna let that affect nothing. You know, I'm still in the building. I'm still rocking with y'all. We still upbeat. We still kicking it. Let me think, man. It was something else that I had to get off my chest. Can't remember what it was. I have been thinking about this all day, and now I can't even think of it. Think about what I was about to say. Cause you had your spiel today, and I was listening to your stuff in the car, but I had something else.
You went live today on Chi Chi?
No, I didn't go live today. I'm resting.
That's what I'm talking about, Chi Chi.
I did a lot yesterday.
What you do yesterday?
What you do yesterday?
Yeah, I did some. They're supposed to be fried pork, but I did everything in the air fryer, showing that you don't have to fry any of the stuff and it still be good. So I did like pork, fried pork, in the air fryer.
What kind of
guava.
pork?
I don't know if you know about that fruit. It's like a Caribbean fruit, guava.
Guava? That ain't no Caribbean fruit. Guava is actually in Hawaii. That's my favorite fruit.
It's the island fruit.
That's my favorite fruit. Guava is my favorite fruit. That's my favorite fruit. But I can't get it. You can't get it over here.
Oh, you can't. Oh, wow.
I've looked in my Publixes. I went everywhere. I don't see it. Nobody sells it. Nobody sells guava. Do you know where I buy mine from? Walmart. I never. In our Walmart, they don't sell no guava.
Yeah. I buy the paste.
In Hawaii. In Hawaii, they used to have. It was a lady. She made everything from guava. She used to make guava cakes. She used to make guava. She used to make like guava jello. She made guava everything. And in Hawaii, we used to go and us playing outside. We used to go and climb, and you didn't have to climb, but we used to play on the guava trees, and we used to pick from the guava trees and bust them open and eat them right there. Guavas are so good. Oh my gosh!
That's how we do in Puerto Rico. We just take them off the tree.
Yes.
But I made some wings with barbecue guava.
Oh man, I can only imagine.
So that's how we used to do. We just eat it like that, and then I made a Puerto Rican cake, which you put like whiskey, and you it's like a syrup that you put inside the cake.
Damn, y'all drinking and eating at the same. That's what I'm talking about. That's what's up.
I did that, and then I did the guava pastries with cream cheese and guava. So I did a lot. So I was like, I'm taking off today.
You deserve it. You deserve it.
Yeah.
You deserve it. For sure.
So I've been doing that training for the one that I told you for the guy from zombie houses, flipping zombie houses. So I've been doing the training for him. I did all that today, and then I'm trying to find research on how I can get my sofrito in the stores.
And you know what? I think honestly the best way to get that in the stores is just to go to the local stores, and I know what they're gonna ask for though. They're gonna want you to be, what the heck is it called? For you to be certified. You got to be certified to where they know that it's up to the health care, the health, the food thing.
What is it? The service state certificate or something
Yeah. So what you should do is what you need to go find one of those kitchens, like the public kitchens that already have like the.
That was my concern, yeah.
Because you want to use and say that's what you make it out of. Even if you even if you don't use it, that's just have a thing where I make it out of here, and you're paying them whatever XYZ, and say you're making it out of there. That's going to eliminate a lot of the problem with the health. I can't think of the name. Yeah, the health control or whatever they call it.
Right.
And that eliminates
food inspector.
Food inspeector. Yeah, that's it.
Yes, the share kitchen.
And now if share kitchen, there you go.
Right.
Get one of those and just block out a certain amount of time, even if you don't go and you make it at home, because it's so easy for you to make. It's nothing, it's nothing outrageous. And you block it out and you say, I made it here at this time by the soir, and then I'm pretty sure that's gonna streamline you to be able to get that card to be able to sell it in the stores.
Yeah, because what I want to do is like, you see how you said that you couldn't find it over there?
I couldn't.
So I want to put it in places like that where they can't find it or they can't find the stuff to make it.
I literally couldn't find it.
They'll be able to go in the store and
me and my wife had went around. I want to say it was it Saturday? It was one of these days. It was either Saturday or Sunday. We had rode around, and I was trying to find I'm still trying to find the cilantro.
The culantro.
Yeah, that one. I showed them and they was like, we don't sell that leaf. And I went to multiple Hispanic stores because we got those around here and they didn't have it. And I was like, dang,
that's weird.
This is crazy. So I'm trying to find that leaf because I was telling my wife I want to do it myself. I want to do it. I'm not gonna make her do it. I want to learn how to do this. And I want to be able to make something where I'm massaging the meat like that, where I'm doing all that with the meat. And she be like, "Oh, what you doing? Like, don't worry about it. Don't you worry about it. I learned this on the tiki top."
The leaf is very strong. The leaf alone is very strong. So you can throw it like in your stew and you can smell it like it'll give the stew a flavor too. Because I don't just use it to make the seasoning. I use it and I cook with it.
Okay. Yeah, that's what. Yeah, I can't
like
wait.
I break the leaf.
I'm gonna find it. I ain't giving up on it. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna definitely find it.
But that's weird that you don't find it in any of the Spanish
I went to. We literally went to 3, and I couldn't find it. I could not find it. So I don't know. I don't know what. I got 2 more that I'm gonna try, but they're a little bit of a ways out. So I'm gonna wait till one day. Me and my wife can just get in the car and just go, because I like to go with her because it kind of make a trip out of it and talk and all that other stuff. So.
But if you find it, make sure you save one little piece and put it in your backyard in a pot so you can grow it and you don't have to look for it anymore.
Oh, that's all it is? It's just you can just plant the piece?
Yeah.
That's different. I ain't know that. But yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. You been quiet. You been quiet today.
What's up? Who's gonna come in the building?
Yeah.
Today is Make Money Mondays. Make Money Mondays. Come on. The show going from 9 to 12.
I it out.
From 9 to 12, we're going hard from 9 to 12.
9 to
12. And after that it's overtime.
Yeah, 9 to 12. We gonna be pretty firm on that. 9 to 12 from now on. We gonna be very firm on that.
Okay. I know we started late. I know we late. I understand.
Yeah, we late. We gonna get some grace if it's good.
Yeah.
And if everything look right, we gonna get some grace. But but we kinda gonna stick to that. 9 to 12. And if numbers is super crazy, we ain't gonna mind going into overtime for a little while, but ain't gonna be too much over.
Yeah, we ain't doing that 5 o'clock no more.
Yeah, that's over.
That's over with. Crazy.
That's over with.
But it was good though.
It was. We ain't gonna say that it wasn't, but we just ain't doing it no more.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a bit too long.
I sent you guys also a house in Alabama.
On a DM?
You guys got it.
You DM us?
You
DM'd it?
Yeah, and I sent you the picture of it.
I gotta go. I'm glad you told me, because he was just picking on us about it today, because he was like, boy, we don't never take this thing. We gotta stop doing that. Because we went through, all you see is nothing but just black, and it's just like a list of just people that just DM'd us, and we didn't even, we like, man, because when we on here, we come on here, do the show, get off, or we come on here, to go to somebody's live or whatever. It's not like, we're not on here like that.
Right.
So I'm gonna definitely go look at it though.
A 0.53 acres. It has the septic, it has the well already, and it has 2 trailers. But the trailers need work. But from the outside, they look good.
Oh, really? So they're trailers?
It's only $35,000.
And it's a trailer?
It's 2 trailers on it, and it's 0.53 acres. And it has the septic and a well.
What part?
It's in Birmingham, but I send you the address to see if you ever seen that address before.
Yes,
I'm $35,000.
I'm gonna definitely go check it out for you, though. I'm gonna definitely go look at it. I'm gonna definitely look at it. Because I'm gonna tell you this. Here's what I'm gonna tell you. I like trailers. Don't get it twisted. But here's the thing about trailers. Trailers are not the most sought after thing.
I hear you in and out.
They're not the most. Hold on. I'm gonna put him on mute. I think he's playing music. But trailers are not the most sought out thing that people want. People aren't like, hand over fist trying to look for trailers. It's usually the brick and mortar and the standstill homes. The homes that got the good bones, the old school homes that just, need a little something extra to them, an extra touch.
Okay.
But the trailer, because the trailer is really not that, it's not as, what's the word I'm looking for?
Stable.
It's not as stable, but also it's not as friendly to work on when things go bad on it. Yeah, it's not, it's a lot of things, it's not like sheetrock and, foundation and all that,
Right. Well, I was just mainly looking at, because the trailers he said they need work.
I know they do.
Looking more at the land.
Yeah, the land.
0.53.
Now the land is cool. And land is always good. It's always good. But here's my thing.
Okay.
Are you willing to just let your 30 sit? Or are you trying to take the land, use it as collateral to put something on it? All that goes into the play.
I wanted to put shipping container homes.
Okay. Well, that would be. I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna look into it. Before I keep going. Let me look into it and see. Let me look into it. And see. I gotta look into it.
What's going on, Joe? What's the deal, bro?
What's up, brother?
Are you on mute? You on mute?
Damn, come on mute. There we go.
Yeah, there you go.
Hey man, y'all, you know that's my language. I'm just saying like that.
Yeah, for sure.
Today
is Make Money Monday. So you know any kind of questions about
I can't do nothing but make it, bro. I don't know how not to.
Yeah, today is.
If I ain't making it, I ain't losing it. I tell you that.
Yeah. That's what today is about. It's about it's about money. Any money questions, we kind of go over that.
Let me turn this damn thing off.
We also go into damn, this nigga up here he up here listening to romance music on a Monday morning, on a Monday night. This is great. Okay, but ain't nothing wrong with it.
What? Oh, I had a jacket on?
No, I'm talking about your romance music. You got your romance playing on a Monday night. I got you.
Oh, is music playing in the background?
I thought it was some music playing.
Yeah. Maybe a TV.
I thought it was a TV. I was like, dang, he got the romance music playing.
I think it was a TV.
Oh.
I think it's a TV.
Oh.
That wasn't me. My TV off and everything.
Oh, okay.
All right,
I don't know what that was. All right. I'm with you.
Oh, no.
But yeah, today is today Make Money Monday, so we talk about anything related to finance, and then we also correlate that to relationship.
Right.
So if anybody don't have, a financial question, we kind of drive it towards relationship. So we let anybody come up, ask any question they got with finance or any kind of situation or whatever. We talk about it. But today is usually
I got something for you if you don't know about it though.
Yeah, go ahead. You good? You can always share.
For y'all.
Come on. Go ahead.
That's another loan. I don't know if you don't know about it, I'm gonna tell you about it. You got two types of mortgages, right? Okay. You got an FHA and you got your conventional.
For sure.
And you got a VA.
And you got VA.
Oh, VA too. Yeah. But there's a fourth. It's called non-QM. Non-qualified mortgage.
Okay, what is that?
All you got to do is have a LLC. There's no seasoning on how long you have that. Have a business bank account. There's no seasoning on how long you have that or how long the money has been in the account. Okay. If you have a business bank account, the LLC buys the property. And then this the other part. Uncle Sam ain't got nothing to do with this. So all you do is sign a 4506T tax form saying whatever. Uncle Sam will never see what the qualifications for that loan was because it's not backed by the federal government.
Now here's what Now I hear what you're saying, but here's my question now. So how eager is the bank to give you a 30-year on something like that?
All right, so let me tell you about a 30-year loan because that's exactly what I did. In 2021, I sold a house to an African sisters, two ladies, right? They owned 6 outpatient medical facilities, right? Mm-hmm. Now, they brought in about 2.5 million, but they only said on the books that they made 50.
Why would they do that?
So that means they can't get a FHA loan or conventional loan for a house and up close to $1 million because they're only going to be judged off the 50 that you feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So now the way we were able to get around that, because their names on the business bank statements and they're the owners of the company, the non-QM program took the total gross of the business bank statements and applied half of that to the owners of the business as personal income. So the 2.5, they broke it cut it in half because two of them to 1.25. Cut that in half one more time. They both got judged off for like 6.125. Yeah. So they both got judged off for $600,000, and so they were able to buy a $700,000 house in a 30-year fix under the LLC, using the business bank statements and not even touching the personal anything. And they don't deal with tax returns or nothing, just straight business bank statements. Now, They have another program where if you just put 20% down or 25% down.
25.
Yes, if you put 25% down, it's an interest only for a year, and you can flip.
Yeah.
You can flip, like you can get the house, and then they'll give you the amount of it. If you know what I'm talking about, like a construction loan, a 203K loan.
A rehab
yeah,
loan.
that's their version of the 203K loan. You can get that on the business side too. You can alleviate all that, bro. Even if you know how some people they say, well, I had to write this off. I took losses because we had, my gross might have been $1 million, but my net was only about 50,000. Yeah, they don't care about any of that. They just take the deposits. They don't care about nothing.
Who don't care about?
I don't know about that, but I got that.
Look, the non-QM don't care about how much money you're taking out. They care about how much money is showing up on the credit.
Well, who is the non-QM?
It's a non-qualified mortgage. It's any mortgage company that has non-qualified mortgages.
I'm saying, what banks has that?
What is a non-qualified mortgage?
I'm saying, what banks carry that? What you talking about?
Oh, they're not big ones. You ain't gonna go into Wells Fargo and get it.
Exactly. That's what we talking about. Yeah.
Mortgage brokers. You have to find mortgage brokers. Right. I haven't done that loan in like 2 years. They're still out here. I'm about to get back into it, but because I haven't been doing real estate for a while, I'm not really dealing with. I don't even answer the phone with anything that got to do with loan officers.
It don't make sense. I see Jamie, you're in the building, but I tell people, I try to do straightforward business. All that trying to cut through the red tape and go around and about.
It seems confusing.
It's confusing. I don't know. It ain't.
No, this ain't cutting.
No, I'm saying, Mike, what you're saying, I'm not going against it. But people just say they made $2.5 million, or somebody made off their business made $500,000. And then they write everything off to $50,000 or whatever, $20,000. It does more harm than good. It's like, because they looking at it like you can't even go to get.
You can't go get nothing. Go get no real money. You can't get no loans off.
Okay, so they make. I know exactly what they make real money, and it's just when you get to a certain level, if you're doing that, all I'm saying is this: if you want to not have to deal with the personal income, your business, if you own a business. You can buy a house through a non-qualified mortgage. They don't deal with tax returns or anything like this, and it's a 30-year fix, and it's definitely.
But
a 30-year
like you
fix.
said, but here's my thing. I get what you're saying.
It's just in
but
that
my
case,
question, my question is, you can't go to Wells Fargo. I'm pretty sure probably your average credit union probably doesn't do it. So it's like, where do you go?
It's a mortgage broker that you can find online at any places. So because I was a mortgage broker, because I did loans, because I actually did loans back in 2005, I do understand the difference between a big bank and then just going to a mortgage broker.
Yeah.
Either way, if you qualify, you still get what you're looking for.
But I know, but I also know this. This is the flip side that people ain't saying though. I know it's about a good 100,000 people in prison, federal prison, as well from 2009.
But no, I didn't tell somebody.
No, I'm just saying. No, I'm telling you some facts.
But this is a legal.
2009.
It's a legal mortgage.
No, I'm not saying it's not legal. I'm not saying it's not illegal. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying with their mortgage games, I know they had to clean that shit up from 2009 because a lot of banks had folded. Chase being one. They didn't fold. They had to have the government bail them out.
I remember. I was in it.
Yeah,
I remember subprime. I know what subprime is. I know exactly what happened. Everybody was in arms. So, they went to refinance. The value wasn't there because of property. The only people that were saved were people that was in 30-year fix.
Because motherfuckers was found cooking the books, saying they make this and they ain't making shit. And it's like, well, my thing is people trying to go through all this roundabout, use their brain to go out just around the world
this
stuff.
This is a business.
Instead of do shit
if you own a business, right? It's literally if you own a business, the business bought the house. So the business banks,
you can do that already though.
You can do that without trying to cook nothing.
All you got to do is just not write off everything.
Right. If your business if your business is making money. I'm telling you this because I own one.
when your business is making money, when your business, no, I'm not trying to neglect what you, I'm not trying to neglect what you're saying. What I'm trying to tell you is, what I'm saying is,
we get what you're saying.
I get what you're saying. That's what I'm saying. I get what you're saying.
Look, I no, what I'm saying is, look, let's say you took, okay, so let's put it like this. Let's say I made 500,000, or the same amount of number, right? And I actually, in my first year of business, I made 2.5, but I did take an actual loss. Guess what they're gonna do?
So then you didn't make it then.
You didn't make that.
I'm just talking about taxes. You're talking about two different things. You're talking about taxes, and I'm talking about qualifying for a mortgage to buy a house.
Yeah, you trying to, but see what you.
Never mind.
But no, what I'm saying is, listen, hold on, Jay, chill for a second. I want Joe to, because Joe, I'm not trying to nigga. I think you thinking that I'm trying to combat you, Joe, and we're not doing that. If you, because we want you. If you got the information, we saying give it out.
Look, can you tell me where you're from? Where y'all from, at least?
Bro, look, I know all the right stuff. I know all the right stuff. This was like the last ditch effort if the other stuff wasn't available.
Okay, so
that's all I was saying.
Okay,
got it.
And Jay, Jay, you had to say. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Let me do this. Let me get y'all, because this is a regular show. It's not a pop-up show. And we're running live on YouTube as well. So y'all have to, so Joe, we'll start with you. Well, we'll go up from the top. Chi-Chi, introduce yourself, and then we'll go down the road.
And then when y'all get done, I got a comment I want to read from YouTube. So go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, Chi-Chi.
Okay, I am Chi-Chi. I am 54, and I'm in Florida.
All right, cool. All right, go ahead, Joe.
What's up? I'm Joe. I'm 44. I'm in Philadelphia.
Cool. Jay?
Houston, 40.
What's your name?
What you want us to call you, Jay? All right, cool.
Jay, you say you 40 in Houston?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Okay, cool.
Best city in the country.
No. I'm going to tell you this. Here's what I'm going to tell you about Houston. Houston, boy, they say Houston can be its own country at this point. Houston running the with the money.
People don't even know, man.
Yeah,
I listen to all this
Houston.
nonsense and stuff across the board, and I'm just looking at it like, are you fucking...
Man,
I'm sorry.
Houston...
Are you...
Houston ain't playing no games right now.
You ain't know what you're talking about. Blank.
Huh?
We might be arguing about business, but one thing we all got in common is it's a lot of efforry going on, and we need to fix it.
Houston handling business though, because Houston right now, Houston is probably one of the most richest.
Houston's very rational.
States.
We're a very rational group of people.
Yeah.
Yo, you know what?
We know how to
I
look
do
at
like
things
Texas.
objectively and rationally.
Yeah.
I like Texas. I lived in Dallas for like 5 years, right? And I
I'm saying
sucks,
Texas.
man. Nobody gives a shit about that.
But Texas,
I love Houston.
Texas
I drove to Houston.
But Texas in the whole state, because one, the taxes. Two, you're getting all of the corporations, the big corporations moving there. So the jobs are there. And then three, when you start to look at the oil money, the money that is in Texas is through the roof. It's one of the richest. It's one of the richest states.
Out of all the 50 billionaires in this world, you know that 15 live in Texas, and you live in Houston, by the way.
Yeah, Texas has the most.
And on a Tuesday.
No, I'm saying word shit, man. Shut
bro,
the fuck up.
I got you, but I'm just talking about the money in Texas. I got you. The money in Texas. I got you. Money, you hate dollars. I get it. The money in Texas, right?
Wait, hold on,
is
Joe.
crazy on a Tuesday.
Joe, hold on for a second. Joe, hold on for a second. We have a new guest at the top. We got two new guests that just popped in.
Hey guys, how y'all doing?
I'm listening.
I want to see where this thing goes here for a second.
Can you introduce yourself? Hold on. We run a show like this here. When you come on the, we're doing this is Everyday Spectrum, and today our topic is Make Money Mondays that we run every Monday. So, so Fergus, please introduce yourself with your name. Please introduce yourself with your name, your age, city or state you're calling from.
All right, so my name is Patrick, and I'm about to be 47 in March, and I'm from New Braunfels, Texas.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Well, welcome to Everyday Spectrum.
You are not a person native from New Braunfels, but go ahead.
No, I'm definitely not native.
Jay, we don't do that over here. Everyday Spectrum.
Jay. I don't know what you want, Jay.
That's true.
Yeah, okay.
Jay, hey, look, we don't do all that combating. if you want some combating, try to talk to other panelists on that. We just try to talk with some good common sense over here. Now, Yolanda,
You know
go
what?
ahead.
If you got nothing good to say, don't say nothing at all, right?
That's right.
Pretty much.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, nobody said anything yet.
Yolanda,
Okay, hey, how y'all doing? My name is Yolanda Crosby. I'm 43. I'm from Houston, Texas.
Hey.
thank you.
Hey.
All right, yo, the only thing I was gonna say about Dallas is that's where I lived, right? But it's just the difference between like a Philadelphia and a Texas. So it's really like the man on a Tuesday, the restaurants are packed.
South Dallas and North Dallas.
It's just the simple fact of a different lifestyle from. Yeah,
Bro,
it's just,
we ain't come on here to talk about restaurants and what's packed and what's popping.
He was just trying to talk
I mean,
to
we
Jay.
don't-
We were trying to talk to Jay.
We got, man, bro,
He is trying to
that
talk
ain't
to Jay.
moving no levels.
Here
Like,
we go. Here we go.
this ain't nobody on here 21 years
Oh,
old.
Jesus, here we go.
I'm from Philadelphia.
People talk about repping these cities and these states and don't own shit.
We talking about making money and all that. We're not talking about where you from.
Right.
Let's just get on topic, okay?
I just wanted to say something.
All right.
Come on now.
No, I just asked why everyone was arguing. Like, I just came on. Like,
Today is Make Money Monday, and if you have any questions or any information about making money,
Yeah.
Right.
What today
we'll be
about.
glad to hear it.
Right.
Yeah, that's what
That's
today
it.
is about. Yeah, for sure. That's what today is about. And that's what we doing over here on this show. Here's what I want everybody to know. We do 3 shows a week. We do Make Money Monday, Why They Cheat Wednesday, Trauma Dump Friday. We do these 3 days because we know that these are the 3 things that break up a relationship, whether it's finance, infidelity, or trauma. So we try to tackle these things and come at them in different ways to where it can improve us as a whole and get into where the married couples are in the majority, not the minority. Right now, we're getting...
so I've been married 19 years. How am I?
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna tell you. No, here's what I'm gonna tell you. Here's what I'm gonna say. Hold on. Here's what I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you by you being married for 19 years, correct?
Yes, sir.
That's what we want. But in our community, to be 19, to be married,
I need a Mexican, an Asian, and a Muslim. I can talk about Texas.
What are you talking about?
fuck I missed.
Right.
He's talking about money.
Anybody can make money.
Bro, no, bro, Fred, what was you saying? I didn't.
You talking about Patrick?
Yeah, Patrick. One person at a time. What do you, man? Hey, look,
No,
let's
I
be
was just
respectful.
saying I've been married 19 years, but like I'm also saying anybody can make money. Any single person can make money.
For sure. So are you trying to tell me that it's easy to make money?
I mean, what type of money
Yes.
we talking?
It is easy to make money.
Oh,
It depends on how much risk you're willing to involve in making money.
Well, I'm gonna ask you this. Since it's easy, right? What is the average? What would you say the average American makes? I mean, the average Black American makes.
No, the average. They all about the same.
Can I answer it? Can I answer it after wait?
No, I'm
Hold
talking.
on.
Hold on, I'm talking to Patrick.
So let me answer that. Let me ask you a question.
Why are you asking
Is
me
this
a
a
question?
regular job?
I asked you a
Patrick,
question.
we asked you a
No,
question
no,
first.
that's a question. And you can even say
Hold on, wait,
southeastern,
Jay.
I'm just
Jay.
asking. Is it a
northern,
regular
eastern,
job?
whatever.
It
Or
don't
is it
matter,
just
Jay.
any single way?
I asked you a simple question.
Okay.
What does
All
the
right.
average American, with the average, I say Black American make
So
yearly?
you want to know how much the average Black American makes?
Yearly.
Average. Average.
Yes.
But this is average.
Average. That means majority.
This is not every great Black American. So I'd say $30,000 a year.
You got it.
No.
Oh, wait, man.
You say what? What did he say?
30,000.
30,000.
No, that's the poor class.
I'm not saying every Black American. I'm saying the average.
Okay,
Right?
what about
The
white
average
American? What's the
is
average
like
to white
around the
American?
same.
What's the average to white American?
You know what you
It's
should
about the
ask?
same.
You say what?
It's
You
about
said
the
it's
same.
the same.
But that's the
No,
poor
but you asked,
class.
no, you asked. He said Black American makes 30,000. You asked like what a white
I say
white
average.
American on average
What's-
makes, right?
Right, what's
Yes.
average?
I think the average white American makes around $35,000 a year. So it's about the same. This is the average. This
But you
is
say
not
making money
the
is
top
easy, though.
excelling people. This is not the bottom dwellers. This is the average.
Out of curiosity, what makes you think that an average Black American makes $30,000 and the average white American makes $35,000? Like, how do they make their
I
money?
didn't say that there was a 5,000. I said 30
It
to
is about a
35.
$5,000 difference, though. It is. That's a fact.
Hold on. But that's 30 to
I
35.
said 30
like,
to
Patrick,
35.
in your mind, how do they make
all right.
their how are they making their money, and why is there a difference in that point?
So there's no difference. So
There's a $5,000 difference, which is about an 8% difference.
Can you
but
let me talk? I said 30,000 as an immediate response, and then as I was thinking about it, I'm like, it's 30 to 35,000. I don't know.
Per year, right? Is this
Yes,
per
yes,
annual?
that is the average.
Okay, per annual.
That doesn't
okay.
mean that Black Americans aren't making
Okay,
$2,
let me kill.
$3,
All right, let me kill. Hold on.
$400,000 a year. Doesn't mean
What's
white
his name?
people
What's
aren't
his
making
name?
$200,000,
What's his name?
$300,000 a year.
Patrick.
All I'm saying
All right,
is,
look.
But the
Patrick.
it's
average.
the average.
The
Jay.
question was, what is the
white
average?
Americans are poor. Most Black
on,
Americans are
Lisa.
poor.
No,
That
nope,
is a
fuck
fact.
that. No, fuck it. I'm right here.
All right, so
I'm right
what
here.
makes
I'm
you
looking at
think
the
that the
comments.
average Black person in America and in Texas, from New Braunfels, what makes you think they make $30,000? And what do they do
Nobody's
to
saying
make
anything about
$30,000?
New Braunfels. Besides, that's where I'm from. What are you talking about?
I'm trying to
So
All right, but
what
look.
do they do to make $30,000? Then what kind of jobs?
Jay, it don't matter. 30,000, you poor in America.
Yeah, but I'm milking him, man.
No, fuck that.
We're not
We
milking
ain't.
anything.
This ain't the milking
You're
channel.
just trying to bait me into some
Right,
dumbass
that's what I'm saying.
I'm
We
actually
ain't-
betting you in your dumbass shit. You already betted yourself.
No, I
See what
didn't.
I'm talking about? See, this was what
Jay.
we be
You
wasting
pulled-
time
you
on
pulled
all
me
this
into a
debate.
dumbass question.
Bro,
All this
this
debate.
ain't.
Can I just do my job?
Now pull up
No,
the
you know
average
what?
statistics
Look,
Okay.
of the average American.
Chi.
Okay.
Now look, I'm gonna
And
say
I
like
don't
this
know
here.
to find
This
about
is not-
similar
this is not the
statistics.
Hey,
channel.
Patrick. Hey, cut it. Jay, cut it. Both of y'all cut it. Listen, tonight's show is Make Money Monday. If you got a money question that you want to ask us, because we rate real money, and we'll tell you how it pertains to relationships. That's what we're here to discuss today. How money pertains in relationships, how they kind of coexist. Because finance is the number one cause for divorce in this country. Would y'all agree or disagree with that?
Agree.
100% agree.
What about you, Jay?
Dude, you're asking a loaded question for me to want to respond to.
I said
What you talking about?
it's not loaded. I said finance is the number one reason why most Americans get divorced.
Mismanaging finances.
I didn't say nothing about
And-
mismanage. I say finance.
Change.
Okay, finances. Okay, yes.
Okay. Now, Jay, are you married?
Yes.
How many years you been married?
10 months.
Okay, well, I'm gonna give you. Hey, it's good.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, brother.
Now, Jay, are you? What's your race?
Well, European mud.
You say who?
European mud.
What did you say?
European mud, which is white mixed with different parts of Europe.
Can you not just be a race?
So wouldn't you just be white?
So are you just
I
white?
don't agree. Yeah, it's white. I just don't agree with the fact people even asked that question to begin with. But go for it.
Well, what you
So why do they
don't
ask
agree
black
with?
people what race they are? Why
I don't know.
that
It's a good question. I agree.
important? There's no importance.
So you want to differentiate people about how you hire people, but you don't want to hire people based on
No, I don't want to
what
do
their
that.
reputations are?
I don't think it matters.
Okay, so
Hey,
why
you
are
know
you
what?
asking that question if you don't think it matters?
Okay, look. Guys, I don't know what y'all. I don't know what y'all
Hey,
came.
they came in here on some tag
It's fine
team
if you don't
stupid
want to
shit.
answer the question.
But they over your
for doing bullshit, but go for it.
They came in here on
Call
some tag
everybody
team
out.
bullshit. They came in here on some tag team bullshit.
I really don't think. I don't think y'all came in with good
Talk about
faith.
making money.
I don't know if y'all came in with good faith.
And that's what we're supposed to be talking about, not acting like we're children and going back and forth on saying it.
Not at all.
I'm trying to listen to my guys talk about how to make money.
You.
So let me ask y'all guys, what do y'all do for a living?
Property management, license sales, managing assets. Yes.
Managing who assets?
People that have money, people managing their assets, wealth management, license sales, HMO sales, property management sales, license sales on that, and property management.
So for asset sales, so which time are you with a firm?
You gotta renew them though, it just sucks. But yes. You gotta renew them, which is not fun, but yes.
Oh, okay. That's cool. Well, we do have 2 new guests, so I want to give them time to introduce themselves to the panel right here. Who is that?
Stephanie, I think.
Stephanie.
Yeah, Stephanie.
Hey, everybody. I'm Stephanie. To answer your question, I'm a project manager.
No, that's the question.
No,
introduce yourself. Meaning your name, age, city or state you're calling from.
Oh, my name is Stephanie. I am almost 40. And I am, what did you say? Oh, I'm from Chicago.
Oh, you from my neck of the woods.
You're like 22, 23, girl. You look beautiful.
Well, thank you. I'm 39. I'll be 40.
You have to learn how to work it. Come on, host.
All right, y'all. Look, I'm going to drop something I give. I'm going to drop till y'all get it together.
I'm going to tell you right now. Shit, we ain't going to be on here long, Yolanda. I'm going to tell you right now. I'm at this point where I can't take it.
Yeah, I can't. So I love y'all. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to come holler at y'all later on. I sent my gift, though. I'm going to holler at y'all later.
You ain't got to go, Yolanda. We're going to clean this up.
Free money before you leave.
We can't do.
Free for me. I was going to ask her.
Chi.
Trust me, she's not gonna follow you because of the way y'all acting. We here to make money. Making money.
Engage and do different shit like I'm doing right now.
I know, but you gotta be very respectful. They're trying to do something important here, and if you guys don't appreciate it, then you can just go because it's not letting us get anywhere. You guys bickering back and forth.
That's their point, though. I think that's honestly.
It's your turn. Introduce yourself.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, let her introduce herself. I'm telling you, man, that's their point.
Yeah, at the bottom, can you introduce yourself?
My name's Jason.
Be disruptive.
My name's Jason. I'm from Grand Rapids, Michigan. 45 years old, married 25 years.
Oh, that's what's up, man. We love to talk to the married people.
Congratulations.
Now, since y'all just came into the building, do y'all have any, today our topic is Make Money Monday. So we had this show every Monday. So we discuss finance at the beginning and how it correlates with relationships or marriage. And that's the number one reason why most people get divorced is because of the finance. But if y'all have a money question or anything like that, a financial question, some of the things that we're professional at and we have done, we have a resume, a backlog of real estate, stock investments, day trading, crypto knowledge. I am a veteran, so I am 100%. So I help veterans get their 100%. So if you're a veteran and you need help trying to get 100%, it's all free of charge, and we just give out the information. So
you do money market accounts, do you 403Bs or 401Ks, or what are you working exactly?
No, I'm retired, my brother. I do all my stuff for myself. I don't manage nobody's funds.
You do wealth management as well, right?
Yes.
And investments.
Yes.
Do you ever do FIA, fixed annuity indexes, or do you do variable annuity indexes?
I just
You
day
see
trade.
who's smarter than everybody else?
Patrick.
This guy. Sorry.
No, I'm a fucking handful. I get it. I'm a handful. I get it. I know.
No, you just think you're smarter than everybody else.
Hold on. Here's what I want y'all to do. Here's what I want y'all to do as men. As men, I want y'all to do one thing for me. Turn your cameras on. Y'all can see us. I want to be able to see y'all too. Let's do that right now. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Hey, Jay, turn your camera on for me.
If you're that desperate for it.
Nah, I'm not desperate. I just want to know who I'm talking to. That's all. It made me feel
talking to a person at the end of the day.
No, I don't know that. I think I'm talking to AI.
We don't know that.
At this point.
You know what's funny is I think we did like live camera the other day.
You right. You know what? You right. We did it. We did live question the other day. Can't do it. Now when you ready to cam up, you can come back up.
We have another guest that just came in the building. Miss Fancy. Miss Fancy, can you please introduce yourself? Name, city, state.
Yes, my name is Fancy Girl, and I'm in Georgia.
And your age? How old are you?
I'm a hot 49. What y'all working with? I'm a hot 49.
You ain't
hot 49.
I'm gonna call Telly and be like, your wife will Patricia. She a hot girl.
She talking about hot girl summer.
Right. You gonna say get the hell out of here.
She talking about hot girl summer.
Telly gonna be like, I know you fucking lying.
Hot girl summer. She lying.
Y'all not right.
She on Beyonce internet tripping. Right. No, no, for real. But
hey, for our people that's in the YouTube, because you know we run our YouTube as well. We don't know what that was all about. For our YouTubers, we don't know. We have no idea, but we know people still. Yeah. This is the internet, so people come up and do whatever they do.
Crazy things.
Look, but I just thought he was smarter than everybody else. There's no reason for it. I'm here to listen to y'all.
Yeah, for sure. So, let me see. What the fuck?
You said you had a question from YouTube.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right. Okay, so what somebody stated on YouTube, they said shipping container homes are really nice, but
it's a niche
market. Niche market. Right. What's the next one? Yeah, go ahead.
Still catching traction in the mainstream. I wish I had one. Fact. Jay is on one, and I'm not feeling it.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah.
That came from Mr. O on the YouTube page.
Yes. So, but if anybody has any financial questions, we want to hear them, and we want to, answer them. But if not, we want to go into, how, finances relate to relationships. We'll go into that.
Can I ask y'all a question?
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Okay, so my question is all right, I grew up in the dregs, and I grew up doing some bad shit, right? Is the business world any different than what I was doing when I was a kid? Because I'm grown. I'm a man. I'm out of the military, right? All that has changed. But does that differ from what I was doing as a kid to what I should be doing now?
What do you mean? What's different? I didn't understand the question.
So I'll incriminate myself. It's fine. It's a lot of years. I sold a lot of drugs, a lot of weed.
Oh my God.
Well, I did. But I was a kid.
Well, it should be different than what you were as a kid.
You're honest. I like that.
I was not ready for that.
There's a way to think about
I was
it.
not ready, bro.
Right? There's a way to think about your business, even if it's just weed. Right?
So what's your question though?
So wait, you was in the military though, correct?
Well, after the weed game.
You say what?
He said after.
The military did not know.
Okay. I got you.
Can I have a question?
Yes.
Yes, go ahead.
Since it's really about finances.
He said Patrick.
What recommendation would you give for a person that is looking to purchase their first investment property? Would you say buy a condo building and rent it out, or would you say buy a home and Airbnb it? Something along those lines.
My first
if
question
you're looking to make your first purchase of an investment property.
My first question is, do you own a home right now?
Right.
I'm sorry, I have a condo.
Okay, so you have a
you're a homeowner.
You're a homeowner. Because is that a condo that you're renting, or is that a condo that you bought?
It's paid for.
Okay, yeah. So right now,
I'm just looking into maybe a second investment property. What is your ideas on that?
If you want to know
I'm gonna tell you. Make sure that condo is not in my department. Yes. That's my idea.
Yeah. So hold on. Wait a minute.
Make sure it's not in my department.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Yeah. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Here's what I want to say. I want to say if you done paid for your condo already, that would mean that you are actually able to qualify for an FHA loan. So here's what I'm gonna tell you. Here's what I'm gonna show you that you can do. And this is the biggest hack that a lot of people don't use. They go and what you do is you go and you find a either a duplex or a quadplex, and you get one of those. And I'm gonna tell you what you're gonna do. You're gonna use that as your primary residence for 1 year. 1 year.
Okay.
But you're only going to have to put down 3.5% so you can get the FHA loan. Now, in that 1 year, what you're going to do is you're going to buy one that, is kind of like a fixer-upper, because you're going to want something that, that you can, you're going to get the bang for your buck on both ends.
That's livable.
But you want it to be livable, but where you can stay in one, and then you build up, you make everything else look good in the other one. So you rent it out for the whole year. You rent the other rooms, rent the other apartments out for the whole year. But you're getting it on a 3.5% down payment. So I promise you, that is the biggest hack. That's the biggest hack that a lot of people don't utilize.
So how is the real estate market right now? Is it a good time to buy, or is it
if you look at the interest rates are still high, but if you can afford it, if you can afford to absorb it, I would say right now, you can still do it. In my opinion, this is my opinion. Right now in our market, I only see it going up. Because right now, you don't have the regular consumer that's even in the market right now. Who you see buying a lot of these things are the corporations. It's corporations. And that's not going to change no time soon because they got money. Their money they're printing it. So that's who's going to, it's the consumer buying. The consumer's not buying right now. The consumer, they pricing the consumer out. Because they can go and say, hey, they're literally, if you want to know what they're literally doing, they are literally buying subdivisions to rent out. So what I'm trying to tell you is, if you're trying to wait, you can, for sure, because things can't always turn. But a corporation, they do their research. And they ain't playing no games with this real estate game. They're not. So, in my opinion, if you can do it, do it. Don't wait. Do it now. Because right now, if you look at the market, it's not your average everyday person that's in this market. It's corporations who have huge bread.
Investors.
So if you want to do this, I'm telling you, go look for a quadplex or even a duplex. Because you can do it with a duplex. And since your condo is paid for, you can utilize the FHA. Because because the reason why I say this is because if you already had a mortgage on your hand, what you would have to do is use a conventional loan. And a conventional loan, or you would have to use it. Hold on, let me put you on mute, man. I can't. You confusing me, bro. If you had to use a conventional loan, you would have to at least put 20% down. But if you can get a FHA, 3.5%, you're winning. Trust me. So really consider that.
Thank you for that advice, because I was really thinking about what I wanted to leave for my children.
Yeah.
And I thought that it would be, stop buying cars because they depreciate, and find out whether you do a investment property so they can always have a roof over their head.
Yeah, there you go.
So that's just what I was thinking.
Yeah.
That's not a bad idea.
That's great. No, that's great. That's great. Because you got the condo already paid for. It's just that I want you to understand, though, that you're going to have to, if you do the FHA, you at least have to live there for a year.
Right.
And that be your primary residence. Right.
To get you from having to pay the 25% down.
Yes.
With investment property.
Yes.
So you'll buy that property as if it's going to be your primary residence.
Yes. But so it's a loophole.
Right.
That's the biggest loophole there is in the game.
But if it's not your primary residence,
yeah, put the 25% down.
That is your primary mailing address for contact.
You can always sign there.
I'm gonna have to drop you, Patrick. I don't know what you did.
Hey, Patrick.
On why that property on your license is not the same.
Patrick, we had to drop you. We just got some type of restriction that came through. So if you want to come back up, it wasn't on us. It was TikTok. I don't know if you were smoking.
Totally fine. I'll come out.
No, not you. I was talking about Patrick. No, not you.
It's not you, Fancy.
It was Patrick. I was talking about Patrick.
It's not you.
It was Patrick.
It's not me.
It was Patrick. I don't know if he was smoking or whatnot, but I don't know what happened. You can come back up, Patrick. It wasn't us. TikTok. I don't know. They said some restriction you did.
They tripping. They have been tripping for the last week or two.
Yes.
And why y'all into? Please, guys, panel.
Yeah, you come back up.
Family. Please excuse me. But why y'all haven't been on the live? Y'all know I've been dealing with him asking where my brothers at. Where my brothers at? Where my brothers at?
Who?
They were on the live. They were on a pop-up, yes.
We did a pop-up yesterday.
It was a pop-up show.
Yeah. So did you all see my live that I did on yesterday, Saturday?
No.
Cause we didn't get off Friday, so
Saturday. Hold on, Saturday was
I expected you to be on there.
Saturday is Valentine's. Saturday was Valentine's Day. I was with my wife.
You be on her live.
I was with my wife on Saturday.
I wanted y'all to be on my live.
I'm sorry, we didn't know. I was on the live.
Talking real talk.
I was on my Saturday. I was with my wife.
Yeah,
I wouldn't know no TikTok.
Honey, you was booed up. She ain't allow you the opportunity.
No, she sure didn't.
I wasn't even trying. I was asleep. I slept most of the day.
You can't.
Damn TikTok.
I forgot it was Valentine's.
What's up, Dwayne? What's going on, brother?
I hope it was getting you.
Yeah.
So what you was talking about on yours?
Yeah, I want to know. Yeah, what you talking about?
It was just. It wasn't much. It was just me talking to the girls, just family talk. That's all it was.
You wanted just girls? The boys ain't gonna be there then. The boys they're not gonna be there anyways.
My husband was there.
Right.
Yeah, well, good for him. He has
to dinner. He took us Valentine's to dinner. So we were all engaging.
Yeah.
That's good.
It sounds like he was held by the knife. I'm just saying.
That's a good one, Patrick.
Patrick, that was good.
That was good, Patrick.
Patrick telling the truth, though. He had to be there. He had to be there.
I'm a horrible human being.
This a lot of years in this.
Hey, Patrick, he had to be there.
He said he had to be there.
Yeah, he had no choice.
Hey, we got a new person.
I'm happy. I will say I'm happy to see my brothers and my Chi-Chi, my sister, on live.
Thank you.
Sure. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
I'm happy to see y'all on live tonight.
Yeah, I miss y'all live.
Hostage over there with Dwayne and the crew. So that's why I haven't been here like I supposed to be. But your brother been asking, why I ain't talked to my brothers? Why they ain't been on?
It's getting worse.
Sir,
Get mad.
Monday, Wednesday,
Get mad.
Hey, hold on, y'all. Hold on for a second.
That's what my wife does.
Hold on, Patrick.
I can tell it. I can tell when it's winding up.
Nah, but I'm gonna tell y'all. Hold on. Let me make something clear though. I'm gonna make something. I'm gonna make something clear though. For me personally, I haven't been on personally. I've been dealing with family issues, like seriously, like real family issues. And actually, I'm gonna tell y'all this. Tonight, I really wasn't even gonna be on here, but I have a commitment at my show, and even I was gonna let E do it, but I was like, you know what? I'm gonna come on here, support him. I ain't gonna make him do it by himself. But you know, I got family things going on. You know, but I'm still in the building. I'm still rocking. I'm still moving. I'm still shaking. But you know, hey, it is what it is. You know, I mean, people can't understand
Well,
that.
I
That's
must
cool.
Everybody
ask,
appreciates y'all.
because I'm a family person,
That's
I
fair.
must ask.
For sure.
Because I'm a family person.
Yeah, for sure.
First.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. But you know, if
How
people,
is the wife
I'm gonna tell you that.
doing? How is the family doing?
She doing.
And are you all maintaining together?
She's doing the best she can do at this time. At this time, she's doing the best she can do.
Oh,
And,
Auntie,
you know,
you're asking all the questions.
Yeah, no, but because if they would have been here, I'm gonna tell you this: if Fancy would have been here Friday, she would understand what's going on. But she don't, so I get why she asking. But I'm cool. It's all good. No smoke.
I'm sorry to interrupt. I'm so sorry.
No, you good. No, you good. No, you good. No, you good. No, you
I
good.
do.
No, you good. No smoke.
Listen, man, you are totally within your
Yeah, you
realm.
good. Ain't nobody going. I promise. I don't. If I had a problem, I'm definitely the one that will address it. But I understand.
But I know my brother has been suffering.
Yeah.
I know he's been suffering, and that it's not because of his conduits.
Yeah.
It's because of family.
Yeah,
I
for
know
sure.
he's been suffering.
Yeah, for sure.
I do know that.
Yeah, for sure.
And so that's why I'm concerned to make sure that the family, because if he's good, and I know the man, that I feel like I know the man he is, the family is going to be good because he's made sure of me.
Yeah.
You know what, ma'am? I love that you're on here and your whole concern is for your brother.
Yeah.
And that is your whole true concern.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I love,
who cares about anything
when I
else?
love, I love. I don't love
And I
out of
agree.
fake and all. No. When I love and I attach, and I have 3 of them
Three
that I
brothers?
very highly of. That is these 2 here, as well as Dwayne. I speak very highly of these guys.
These motherfuckers on smoke. And I'm sober and more for the art.
You said what? What you said, E-Money?
I say he's feeling good. Everybody feeling good. I'm the only one sober as an ox not feeling so.
Yeah. Well, why are you sober as an ox and I'm not? Why? I'm not understanding that.
They can't
Why
tell
are you
you what
sober
they're
as
saying.
an ox and
They're
I'm not?
brothers.
Hey, hold on.
They can't tell you that.
Hey, but hold on. Hold on, we have a new person. No, I'm good. We have a new person. I don't know. It's in green. Can you please?
Joku?
What you got?
I'm good on that.
Yes, please state your name,
I'm good on y'all stuff.
age, and city or state you're calling from.
Nah, y'all stuff hit different, bro.
I got some good shit, man.
Shit, you lying to me?
I got some work down there too.
No, I'm good.
Can you please state your information, brother?
But I thank you though.
I'm 26 and I go between Houston and Michigan.
Just letting him talk crazy.
Hey, what's your name?
You can say Joku, but it's not my real name.
Okay, Joku.
What you want us to call you? I mean, what you want us to call you?
What do you want us to call you?
What's that?
Jay?
Yeah.
Well, we can leave it at Joku.
Or Joku?
What?
I popped on when you were talking about real estate. That's what got my interest, and then y'all were going, so I was just listening.
And it's still about real estate.
Yeah,
I don't want
You
your
have a
interest to
question?
deter. It's still about real estate.
Hold on, fast. Hold on.
I just popped on because these are my brothers.
You're an awesome woman.
Of course.
So, Joe,
Yes.
what do you have?
So, as we were asking, and the moderator were asking, what would you rather us call you? J-Ku
Not
or
me.
Jay?
You told me.
You can call me whatever you like.
No, I don't want to do
He already
that.
told me.
Well, we gonna do that because then we gonna keep going back and forth. So we gonna call you Joku, that which is right there and it's easier to read.
So,
I
Joe.
have to-
Did you
So
have
here's
a
what I
question
want.
about
No. Here's what I
real
want.
estate?
No. Here's what I want. Joku to do. Did you have like a question, or you have a statement, or something you want to give the people, or what you want to talk about with the real estate part? I'm here for you. What's
Yeah,
up?
for sure. So when you talk into like FHA loans, right? And we're like going into duplexes, quadplexes, like different things like that. Do you think that is a better long term or short term or short-term investment.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm not understanding your question.
Yeah, for sure. Right, talking about FHA, right? People out 3.5% down versus conventional 20%. Right, you guys are talking about doing duplexes, quadplexes. Do you think that?
Do you buy property? It's long term.
It's all
do you
about.
think it's a better long term or short term investment? And if you were to do either or, how would you set it up? For long term, let's say 30 years, how would you set it up for short term being under 10 years?
Okay,
if you buy property, it's long term.
Hold on. So listen.
It's not the stock market.
Hold on. Listen what I'm saying, bro.
15 or 30 years.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let E answer. Go ahead, E.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Answer that. Answer it, E. Answer it, E.
Y'all are killing me tonight, boy. I swear y'all are killing me. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not. B.SEE, take care of this shit.
You want me to do it?
Yeah. You go.
All right. So hold on. So what I'm gonna say? No. Here's what I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna say it's a long-term investment. The reason why I say go FHA is because if it's your first property, you putting down 3.5%. When you buy a home, your home is a long-term investment. I don't care what it is. If it's an investment property, if it's your personal property. But the thing about a home loan, that's probably the cheapest loan you're probably going to ever be able to get. Because guess what? If you go and get a personal loan, you go get a car, any kind of other loan, the interest rate is not going to be as low as your mortgage. It won't. So that's why I say it's the cheapest thing. So if you only have to put 3.5% down, imagine what you can do with that extra money that you don't even have to put into the loan. So that's why I say if it's your first property, if this is your first time home buyer, or you're using that like your first time home buyer, and you're using FHA, that 3.5 is valuable. It's a big deal, especially if you're getting a duplex or a quad.
They're gonna want to start out with a single family because they're gonna show that you moving in it. But you can buy the duplex.
Yeah, you can buy the duplex. You can buy the duplex. So you can do it because but it also has to fit your budget. That's a key. It's about it fitting your budget. But if you can get it to fit your budget, I'm telling you, the income that's going to come from it is going to be through the roof, because you're going to be able to. You're basically going to be living for free for the first year, especially if you can put somebody in the other part of the duplex. If you can live in one and put somebody in the other one to rent, you're living for free for a whole year.
Right.
Then once you get out of that, you can go buy whatever you want to buy, because guess what? Now you have income.
Right.
That's more income that's coming in that you can afford a bigger home.
Right. And you still go back and get another FHA.
Exactly.
Because you making every property your primary residence instead of buying them. Now, if you got more than one going on or two, then they know it's going to be conventional. They know it's going to be investment property because you can only have one residence.
Yep.
Now, if you're out of state, you can have a dual residency for half of the year, but one state you're going to have to file taxes in. But if it's all under the same city, same state, you can only have one. But now, say if you got the one, but after 1 year, you open up and be like, well, I'm finna buy something else. They're going to be like, what you doing with this one? Now they just want to see, is it monetary? If you're not selling it, you be like, no, is it making money? And you be like, oh yeah, this covering it. So they ain't going to make you rewrite the loan. They'll be like, okay, cool. Long as that wasn't making money, you straight.
Yeah.
So that ain't gonna count against you. Actually, it's gonna count for it. It's gonna count for you.
Yes.
If you can show the lease paperwork, I got this tenant and this tenant or whatever, and then you go into the next one like, man, I'm deciding to move. People move every year.
Yeah.
I want to buy me another house. I want to buy a bigger house, and then boom, this will be my primary residency. But then
you have to stay in the first one for a year.
All of them is 1 year.
1 year.
So you could do it for 20 years and buy all of them 20 years, 1 year, 1 year, 1 year. And that's what I did.
Yeah.
I did the exact same thing. VA to VA to VA to VA. And all I had to do was take the paperwork off the VA house, and then recertify and buy my next house.
That's it.
And I kept doing it as long as you got over 1 year. You can't do it under a year. You got to be in there 365 days.
Yep.
So you have any questions? Does that answer your question, bro?
Yes.
You can't give them the same guideline that you have with the VA. That's totally different.
No, I understand it. I told him, but I know the VA and the FHA.
VA.
Y'all have grace. You
But
are VA.
But a VA loan, listen.
It's still the same thing no matter who you go to.
Listen.
They have grace.
It's still under, even VA loans, it's still under FHA guidelines. It's just that the VA gonna back the loan. You get what I'm saying? So it's not, I could take away the VA part from you. It's still an FHA loan. You understand what I'm saying, brother? Joku.
Yes.
Can you hear me? So that's what I'm asking you. So, do you have any other questions? I want to make sure that you understand that part.
Yeah, for sure. Do you think that people under the age of 25 should be buying homes in 2022?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
I bought my first property at 20.
Because I'm gonna tell you why. I just was going over this.
You staying at home for 2 to 5 years and you make it your investment property. That's where they making money at. And I see this on an everyday basis because I deal with properties and I deal with loans on an everyday basis. Yes, make it happen.
So, Joe,
make it happen.
So listen, bro. I would advise you. You being a young man, because you were 25. You say 25, correct?
26.
So 26. You want to buy the property first chance you get, even if it's next fucking month. You need to be out shopping now, because every month you pay rent, you ain't gonna never see that money back again. But if you got a mortgage, you will always see that money. But the day you sell, now you pay your mortgage payment, but the day you sell, or if you got it 2, 3, 4 years, it's building up equity that you can even draw in and get equity loans off of it. You see what I'm saying? So yes, we encourage everybody to at least be a homeowner. Even if you ain't got no fucking a 401k, your home could be your 401k.
That's right.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
A lot of people invest their money into their 401k.
Can I ask him, where do your, and I'm not asking for a direct stand, I'm just asking for an estimate. Where does your credit stand?
Mine? I have a 770.
Well, you good. You qualified.
You more than good. You're more than good.
What's your income, though, bro? Because they're going to look at
paper?
No, I'm saying they're going to look at your last 2 income tax returns. That's what the bank going off of. See, all that slick shit that was going on before 2009, they looking. Trust me. They looking. They certifying all this shit now. Now, you're going to hear people come up here and tell you all these loopholes. Well, I'm here to tell you, man, don't try to go through the loop. Just do it the right way. If you do something the right way, you're going to get the right way results. And you ain't trying to do all that maneuvering. So they looking at your last 2. If you 1099, they want to see your last 2 tax returns. Or if you working a job, they want to see, they want to see your last 2 years of income.
What do you say to people under the age of 25 that, like, maybe they're living at their parents' house, or they just got out of college, or they, like, maybe move into a place that has a higher standard of living, but the housing market there is very, very high? Would you still have them buy a home in general?
It all depends, but here's what I'm going to tell you. Here's what I will tell you. I will tell you, utilize your resources. I would say utilize your resources. If you're staying at home and you're not paying a whole lot to be at home, utilize that. Stack your money up. Because what you don't want to do is get into a situation where you can't afford to live in the home. Because what'll happen is the bank will give you the home on your gross. Okay? But that doesn't necessarily mean that's what you can afford. So you got to be very careful with that part too. So stack your money if you can, as long as you can. Don't be in a rush. Don't be in a rush to try to get out here on your own if you don't have to. That's what I will say. If you at home and you paying, let's say you giving your people $500-$600 a month or whatever, because I don't even think your people would even ask for that much. But let's say you are, and you still able to stack bread on top of that. I say that's a win-win, and you do that, and you keep going in that direction until you're able to afford and get a better place once you got more foundation in your career or got a better footing in your career or whatever. Because usually at that age, you're just coming out of college, you're just getting into your whatever you done went to school for, and you know trying to establish yourself. So utilize your resources, because I'm gonna tell you this. You only get one shot at that. You only get one shot.
Yeah, you fuck up a mortgage, your ass out the game.
No, I'm saying with staying with your parents. With staying at your parents, because I'm gonna tell you this: once they gone, they gone, and once you ain't got them, you ain't got them. Because I'm saying 25, but still you can still utilize it. Like if you get able to utilize it, and you're not ready to go, don't go. That's what I'm saying. And I mean, if you got a different advice, go ahead. You know, we different. We think different on that. We do think different. So go ahead.
I've been raising my sons. They already know.
Yeah, we different.
When they leave, ain't no going back to the next. It's time to explore. Now, if you need help, I will assist. Like my son finna graduate college. But he been in his apartment his whole college time away. But he graduated in May with a finance degree. Now I help him out, but he gonna probably most likely gonna buy a property instead of us paying fucking rent or him paying rent. So, but it's all about your finances though. We ain't finna go over line for line your finances, so you got to know that you're prepared. That's basically what B trying to tell you.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
Are you prepared to do that?
Yeah, to make that move.
Right.
Yeah, for sure. So let's say that it's somebody who's like 22, 23.
Why you keep referring to ages though? Why you keep going back to the age group? That's irrelevant. Because somebody could be ready at 21. Somebody could be ready at 18. The age doesn't matter. Age has no irrelevance.
Yeah, it's all about the money.
It's about the money.
Can you handle it?
I can comment on that. I've been out of my parents' house since I was 18 years old.
That's my point. You see what I'm saying? So,
and it's all about maturity, and it's all about how you handle your money.
Right.
And if you're ready,
I would recommend at your age do what I did and get a condo first. Build your money up. Build your finances up. If that's what you want, you're trying to get out your mama house, then I would. They have a lot of nice condos for like $50,000, $60,000, like a car. You know, I would rather go get a condo than care about what type of car I drive.
Big facts.
That's a big fact.
Because, like I said, I have a condo and I pay association fees. Are you ready to cut grass? Are you ready to be responsible for everything? The furnace, the central air.
There's ways around that too, though.
Water bill.
There's ways around that. I mean, you can get, like, I done had since the 90s. I use this company called American Home Shield. And I tell any homeowner, especially all our first-time homeowners, just to get something that'll cover the maintenance part of it. But your biggest bang for as far as the asset growing is single-family houses. The least depreciating one is the condo. But you can rent condos out preferably quicker than you can rent out single-family houses. With most single-family houses, you flipping them out.
Do you think real estate should be? Do you think real estate should be the average person's first investment, like outside of whether it be the stock market or going to start a business or other things like that?
Yeah, it's a foundation. Because every bank gonna look at. That's why on most not job applications, but most time when you trying to apply for credit, they gonna ask you, are you a homeowner or do you rent? Because they categorizing you, and they know, okay, somebody took a chance on you with 100,000, 200,000, 300,000, 400,000, or whatever the number is.
This is what we differ.
You know. Yeah. So I mean, you can say your point.
No, okay. I differ. I differ on that.
What?
Now, I would say. Here's what I will say. Differ on what? On what he just asked. Because you said homeowner first, and I differ on that part. Only because this is why I differ. Because if you got something you want to do, and you got something you want to try, the loan, your finances right now are not at its max and it's not at its peak. And when you get a mortgage, what can happen with a mortgage is it can take up a huge block of what you can get from a bank, because they go to debt to income ratio. So once you add that mortgage on there, if that knocks out a huge chunk of that debt to income ratio, then
you have to qualify for a certain percentage to afford
to
X
go
amount of dollars per home.
Yes,
so
but to
like,
go.
My thing with it too as well is like the reason I keep referencing age, right, is like I'm mainly talking about working class, right? Typically, more younger people are in working class. Like I'm not saying that applies to myself, but in the case of, let's say you have like someone 23 years old making under $60,000 per year. Like for me personally, I feel like a single person, man or woman, $50,000 to $60,000 per year guaranteed in a salary is a livable wage, but like you don't have any room for growth. So like, what do you tell? Well, what do we tell younger people, right? Let's say that someone's living in like not a metropolitan city, but like a decent sized city, right? And their average home cost is $230,000 plus.
Yeah, it went
right?
up.
Something like that. If the market goes back down,
Yeah.
interest rates are going back down. That's fantastic. But if the market does go back down, right, and their house value tanks, should that be something to where for that demographic, should they rush into buying homes?
Hey, look, the light bulb just went off in my head. I know exactly what you're saying. Because they saying right now, people can't even afford homes. Especially all the new built ones that they building now, the townhouses, and the single family homes now, new construction, they averaging, worldwide, they averaging starting out at 400,000. But they know people are average people making about 60. So that ratio can't even afford that. But I tell you who can afford it.
It's tough for some stuff. Because if you look at, like, if you take like even
they can't afford it.
Like
a lot of people can't.
1,100 square
That's what I was trying to say.
They can't.
Debt to income ratio.
Yeah, they can't afford it.
That's what I was trying to talk. That's what I was trying to show.
Yeah.
If you looking and you going into it,
like it makes it unaffordable too. Someone's gonna go build a house, whether it's a spec house or whatever house. Right, vinyl plank flooring, gray walls, stainless steel appliances, maybe 2 stories or maybe 2-stall garage inside, whatever it may be. You could have like not a lot of property. Again, how you said it's $400,000 if you're in a semi-decent neighborhood.
Yeah.
Like if not.
Yeah. And that's what it kind of right now. That's what I'm saying. And I'm saying they talk about it every day in the stock market. I'm listening to my business news. And it's becoming a real problem. But so they seeing what's happening right now on a bigger scale, that the people are trying to, it's like, I don't know, what was it, like, I don't know, $50 billion that's getting transferred down from the older people to the younger people so they can get their first homes. They transferring the wealth down to the young, because the young, they coming out of college, and it used to be you come out of college, you had a fair wage to where you could buy your first house. Yeah. But right now it's tricky times.
You can't buy it off of that entry level income.
You can't buy off the entry level income.
Entry level income. Yeah, you can't do it.
Yeah, you damn.
That's the problem.
But you need.
But you need that 2 income.
But that's why we was telling people. That's why one part of our show is to make money. Today, it's about money. you need 2 incomes now. Cause if you making 60, yeah, you in an apartment, period. And you probably ain't even in the best neighborhood. That's the crazy part. And it's happening nationwide. It ain't a Atlanta thing, Chicago thing, a New York thing, B.SEE, L.A., San Francisco, Miami. This is happening nationwide. Everywhere. That's why it's a big migration. A lot of people are moving from the big cities back to the South. But what they found in the people that moving to the South, there's no jobs. Fact. And it still ain't matching up. Unless they could work remotely. So now you got this big shift. People are working remotely. Fact. But they can't afford to live in the same city. So you got a lot of people in New York, Chicago, L.A. They going to Texas, Alabama. You know, they coming to the South. Yeah. So, I mean, what you're saying is really is a bigger issue than what you're saying is what you're really saying, brother, is a bigger issue than really, it's bigger than your question. I put it that way.
No.
And they trying to figure this shit out.
But see, that's why I was telling you. That's why I was saying
so
what
that's
I
why
said.
That's why B.SEE said.
That's why I said what I said.
Yeah.
If you have an idea or you have something you want to do or invest in it. Because guess what? Your debt to income ratio, that home is going to take up a lot of that. And if you don't have a family, not even qualified. I mean, not even qualified. I get it. But what I'm trying to say is, even if he could, because you got to understand, it's a gross and it's a net, just like
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is that home purchase is going to take up a lot of that to where you're not going to be able to invest in anything. Nobody's going to give you money or loan you any money when you got that huge mortgage on you like that. They're not. You're going to max out. So that idea is going to require now for you to go and make more money. You got to go get another job. You got to go do something else. So if you don't have a family and you want to make something go, this is the time to try it.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to say. Yeah. Because right now your debt to income ratio ain't nothing.
Right.
It's not huge. It's like, go ahead, you can make that happen. Because once you get this family gonna need somewhere to stay.
Yeah.
This family gonna have to have a place to live in. It's gonna have to happen. Ain't no more trial and error. That's over with.
Yeah.
So that's what I was trying to say.
But you know what I'm telling y'all, how it ties in with relationship, this money thing, and like a lot of women tell me, I could do bad by myself, and the guy's like, man, I'm gonna be a player for life. It's like it's not working. What I found out today, now my wife, she's an accountant, right? And so we finna do our taxes. I'm trying to prepare all the paperwork. But I did not know. And we was driving over here. And I was telling B.SEE, I was like, man, bro, I did not know. I'm finna tell y'all, and this is me. And I've been doing shit, and I'm a good financial person. I can get an A on the financial report test. But I failed today. And I'm going to tell y'all, and I'm being honest with y'all. I did not know healthcare policies, what people pay. I did not know. I'm oblivious. I never paid for healthcare in my life. I didn't know this lady, she showed a lady make I'm going to give you an example. A person make $150,000 a year. Everybody said that's good money. It's good money. I'm like, okay, $150,000 a year. Now I'm gonna ask y'all. A person is making $150,000 with a family. How much do they pay in healthcare coverage? And how much do you think that person takes home every 2 weeks? $150,000. I'm gonna ask Chi-Chi. I'm gonna start with Chi-Chi, and I wanna know.
I was close to that at one point, and I was paying for insurance for 4 people.
How much?
$365.
Every 2 weeks or once a month?
Every 2 weeks.
So
they were taking that out of my check.
So okay, all right. Next, who we got up top?
That does not include, like right now, for me and my daughter, I pay almost $350 for just me and her. I get paid twice a month, but that's not including your 401k.
Exactly.
That's not including
Wait. Time out. I'm just talking. No, listen to me, y'all. I'm gonna say it one more time. I didn't know the cost because y'all know I'm 100% service connected veteran. So my whole life I was basically my adult life I was in the military. So and I'm 100%. I ain't ever paid for healthcare, right? So I'm just trying to get y'all where I'm at. My wife don't have to pay for it because they all covered under me. So I'm asking. I just thought people paid maybe $300. I'm gonna give y'all what I thought. I thought it was probably like $300 a month for the whole month. But but look, I just found this shit out today. I swear to God, today. So you say she paid. Now Chichi said $350 every 2 weeks. Now what did you say? How much you pay, ma'am?
I pay about the same for two people, me and my daughter.
Okay, now you, ma'am, how much you pay? How much?
When I was getting health care for me and my daughter, it was less than $1,000 a month.
Okay. Yeah. Next to you, bro, do you pay health care?
Well, it gets offered through a company I own, but I mean, we offer it. Like,
so you don't have health insurance? So you don't have health insurance? You don't have it?
Yes, I do.
So how much you pay?
So all in all, in total, we probably pay anywhere from $3,500 to $4,500 for employee health care.
I'm saying, okay. You don't understand what I'm saying. Hey, bro, okay, who just came in at the bottom?
DT.
I pay $20,000 a year for me, my wife, and kids.
So how much is that a monthly or checkly or whatever?
It's $1,200 a month.
Okay, cool. All right, next to that person, next to you. Who is that?
Clinton.
So it's $2,400. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Clinton.
Yes, ma'am.
How much you pay for? Do you got health insurance?
Got health insurance.
How much you pay a month?
I pay for me and my wife about $525
per month.
Per month.
Okay, cool. So this is what I found out today, y'all. I'm looking at the taxes. I'm looking at what they take out and all this other shit. The lady make $150,000. They take out $725 every pay period. So she paying $1,450 a month for health care. It blew my fucking mind. I said, what? Because you hear about the presidential elections and all, and they always be talking about healthcare costs. I never paid healthcare costs. Because as a kid, I was on welfare. I had the green card, what we used to call it. I was in and out the hospital. My mother didn't have to pay for that shit. Huh?
It's called Medicaid.
Right.
Medicaid.
Right. But I'm just saying, my life, that's what I'm saying. I'm oblivious. I did not know. And I was like, damn, they take it out. $1,450 a month for health care?
And PPOs are more expensive than HMOs.
But I'm saying basically $1,500. That's just for health care. Just for, I guess, to see the doctor. I don't have to pay co-pays and none of this shit.
And then what about dental and vision? You still
right.
Factor that.
And that shit another $110 per pay period. So that's really like $16. But she's making $150. So at the end of the day, check this out, $150,000. Her take home. What do y'all think her take home pay is?
$80,000.
How much? No, every 2 weeks.
So every 2 weeks she makes $10,000 a month, a little bit more than $10,000 a month. So every 2 weeks she's bringing home probably about $4,000, $3,500.
She bringing a little more than that.
Take home money? No, she bringing home less than that because the taxes. It's like 30%.
I'm gonna tell y'all. Her take home now.
$2,500.
How much?
$25.
Her take home pay, to be the exact number, $29.68 every 2 weeks. But now, mind you, she taking out $750
for
$750 a month going to 401k. So she putting up $1,500. So okay, if you take the $29.68 and add the $750 back into it, so her take home pay would be like $3,600. Rough, you know what I'm saying? $3,700. But that's what somebody making $150,000 a year.
Yeah.
I say, damn.
That's crazy. You can lower that though. You can get a lower plan with a higher
It is crazy,
but it's just out of control.
I didn't know.
I paid for my insurance.
She really only making around 100,000. 50,000 is going to taxes, insurance, and everything else.
20. Well, I looked at it.
For sure.
I looked at FICA because I was just looking at it today.
It's like insurance, taxes, and
Social Security,
and 401k. Yeah, That's where her money goes. At 30. That right there eats up about 50,000 off 20, the top.
Yeah, it was 20%.
Yeah, no, it eats up about
150. So 20, so 30,000 gone off the rip for fucking federal, state.
Imagine it's the same with us. Like the retired with Social Security.
So what he's trying to say is how is a single parent, one single parent. Making $60K.
60. How do you? Cause look, my car
making $60K. No, you can't use you.
No, but I'm just saying it blows me because I'm like, and my wife was like, I'm like, well, how we do it? And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm living in my car is fucking $1,650, and that's $100,000+ car. But I'm like, how is they taking that out just for healthcare?
Here's the other thing, guys. Remember when our grandparents were, coming along, they were able to get a high-end savings account so they could depend on their savings. Like, we don't have high savings like that anymore. It's not even smart to save. It's like if you're not investing.
Bro, I'm saying to y'all, to the audience, to you guys, from the everyday spectrum, from the bottom of my heart, E-Money did not know healthcare costs was this fucking high. I promise you all, I did not know that people was paying $1,400 or $1,200, $1,000 just for the health care. I did not know. I swear, I thought it was like $300 a month.
Healthcare is expensive, man.
I thought it was like $300 a month.
It's even expensive to those who retire. Like that Social Security check ain't big. And they taking out $200 for Medicare every month. $200 for Medicare.
I agree, but you gotta remember, Social Security wasn't the be-all, end-all. It's only supposed to support. It's not supposed to be.
It's supplement. It's supposed to supplement your income. Supplement. That's the word for it. It's a supplement.
And what about those? That's why we have those elderlies going back to work.
But listen, this is the bigger point.
I agree.
Hold on. But this is my bigger point for Everyday Spectrum. And now I'm really, because I was so eager that I found this information out today, and we doing Make Money Monday today. Everybody, y'all better get married as soon as possible. How can you fucking make it single? You're financially fucking ruined. If you're making $60,000, where's the money? Everybody talking about, they taking trips. How is people taking trips?
You know how, E?
They lying.
You know how? No, they taking the trips.
You told
me. They taking the trips. I just told you how. Yeah. They don't have. No. I'm gonna tell you how they taking the trips. They don't have health insurance. They say I opt out, and then they don't put in the 401k.
Yeah.
That's how they take the trip.
But what's gonna happen when they turn 65?
It don't matter. We don't live for that.
A whole year to go on your trips.
How people? But listen.
Wait.
How y'all gonna? How you setting yourself up?
Let me just say this. My daughter is a single parent. My daughter's a single parent. Okay, I'm similar to you, my man that got VA.
We're talking about you.
Me?
I'm retired military and I got 100% VA.
Right.
So I don't pay insurance. Right. But my thing is this. What I try to explain to my daughter is you got to pay yourself first. You got to pay yourself first.
What's happening at 65? She's single,
but just hear me out. At the end of the year, because she got 2 kids, she get like 10, 12,000.
You know why?
So
but you know why? Here's what I'm gonna tell you. But see, here's what I'm gonna tell you. Through the whole year, she's suffering.
She's suffering.
But she ain't. Listen to me now. You got to live within your means.
No, she's suffering. If she's getting 10,000 back on her taxes, the only way that's happening is two things. It's only two things that's happening for her to get $10,000 back.
She made under the poverty line.
It's only two things.
That's right. That's right.
Exactly. So she was suffering.
She's suffering.
Listen, she not suffering. She not suffering because her rent is $500 a month.
But check this out. What people ain't got to understand. Wait, hold on. Hold on, bro. Hold on for a second. What y'all need to understand. Do y'all not see what's going on? They finna make everybody pay like you fucking wait. Because guess what? Check this out. Trump could pull that button like he pulled that fucking, that link shit. How he pulled the fucking cord on that motherfucker? Quick. What was it, 2 months?
Yeah.
Or how long was it?
It was like a month.
And then he told motherfuckers, look, he finna stop those fucking vouchers. Because like my man we was just having a conversation, how can you pay? Because guess what? Regular people, regular Americans, and like I said, this blew my mind. When they see motherfuckers got shopping carts full, and they working, paying healthcare, paying all this, and they seeing motherfuckers laughing and giggling on social media, to my I'm getting $1,200 for fucking Link. And guess what? I got a Medicaid card or a green card. We used to call it back in Chicago. I got a green card for my health care. They like, you know what? We finna pull a plug on that shit. That's like when we were saying to have a kid is $20,000 in income. Now I'm thinking to myself, now I'm like, people can't even afford kids. Unless, only people that can afford kids is poor people. They qualify for all these the supplements. Yeah. But if you're a working American, you're fucking struggling. You ain't fucking taking trips. Talking about they taking flights and all this shit. Or like B.SEE said, they ain't got no fucking 401k. And you better go get your ass checked, because that means you ain't going to the hospital. Women supposed to go to the hospital at least twice a year.
They use the emergency room as their doctor.
Yeah, the emergency room is the doctor.
And then they take the bill, and then when they get the bill, they not paying it. That's what it is. Yeah. That's what it is.
I agree.
God damn, hey y'all, I did not know.
I'm telling you how these motherfuckers make it work.
Listen, I agree.
How do they pay it? How do people pay it?
Because that's what I'm trying to tell you right now. This is why the epidemic in our community and our health is so bad, and why diseases spread. Because they can't go get them checked, and they can't go get it fixed.
They can't get a follow-up.
They can't go get a follow-up. So they'll go to the clinic, but the clinic gonna tell you to go see your primary care doctor.
Primary doctor.
And guess what? They don't have one.
The clinics are there anymore because the clinic's getting closed down.
Exactly. But even if they do have one, even if you do,
mindset thing too.
Even if you do got one.
Let me ask you this. Why is it that during COVID, some businesses shut down, but other businesses were able to be successful during COVID? Because it's a mindset thing, too.
No, that's
really.
Motherfuckers ain't got no bread.
They ain't got no money.
I'm talking about $150,000. You take home basically $3,000.
You make $150, you taking home $100.
No, 6 times 12 is a motherfucking 72.
Yeah, but no, it's more than that.
The 1,500.
I told you gotta do it 26 weeks. It's 93. It's like 93. Yeah. It's like 93,000, 100,000.
You can make it work.
No, you can make it work. You can make that work at 150. What he's talking about, 150. Who making? Hold on. Here's a question. Here's what I want. Who making 150?
Right. And but look,
what do you know? I'm gonna ask y'all this: 150,000 a year.
I don't make 150. I make 130.
Well, what I'm saying is here. I know everybody on here rich. I know, bro. But we know numbers don't lie. Listen, I know numbers don't lie. People can say what the fuck they want to say. When I saw them fucking numbers for facts, I was like, God damn, 150. You bring home $3,000 every pay period. That's $6,000 a month. But people can make that happen majority of people can make that happen. If you making 75, the husband making 75. What's more realistic? Somebody making 75,000. Two people making 75,000 come together. That's 150, and they live off $6,000 a month. Now you can make some things happen.
Because they gonna get some more income credit. They gonna get income credit for being married.
Right.
I mean, your threshold is gonna be lower.
Most motherfuckers ain't making no 150. That's in the top. That's in the top 3%.
Right.
That's 3%. 97 other people. So I'm talking about the 97. I ain't talking about these my class of folks. But I'm just saying, exclude me out. I'm saying for the 90. I'm speaking to the 97%. Or the 90% people that don't. You gotta get married. You gotta get a man. Because a lot of people are saying, fuck having a spouse, I get another job. And a lot of people are bad. Most motherfuckers is working 2. Some people working 3 fucking jobs.
Who's watching
and
the
all
kids?
They got to do,
Who watching the kids?
Who watching the motherfucking kids?
That was me 2 years ago. I was working 2 full-time jobs.
I know.
Making over 100,000 K.
Who watching? Okay, do you have kids?
Yes.
I have a child.
Okay, who was watching the kids?
Right. They watching themselves. They watching they fucking self.
But that's my point. But see, I'm not knocking you. But here's what I'm trying to say. I'm not knocking you.
Hey, no disrespect.
No disrespect. And I understand you had to do. No, and I know you had to do what you had to do. But this is what people don't understand.
And a lot of times she came with me to work.
Okay,
to be honest.
Okay, but that's not a good. But
yeah, but
that we're saying that's all bad, man.
No, that's the exception.
But yeah, and most
respectfully,
companies,
that's bad. You can't bring kids to work.
Yeah.
You can bring kids to work one day, maybe out the year.
Yeah.
Bring your kids to work, but we know for the most part, you don't bring kids to your job.
Ain't nobody doing that.
If you have favor from your managers, they'll let you do it. No,
but what I'm saying,
I get what you're saying.
But that's the extreme cases.
Standpoint.
Right.
And not everybody have that. That's
but everybody don't have. A lot of people don't have that grace.
They don't have that grace.
Motherfuckers ain't having that. We're talking the real world.
There's grants for every situation.
Bro, the world don't give a listen. Let me explain this. Let me get close up. I'm finna get up close. I'm gonna tell y'all something, and I'm finna say this loud and clear. The world does not owe you or me understanding. The world just wants simply fucking results. That's how the real world works.
You right.
The world don't owe you or me understanding. The world just want fucking results.
It's what you can produce.
And the minute you
and I get child care for 7 kids because I applied for a grant. And most people don't
listen, time out. You're not, bro. You can't bank. Listen, people, y'all need to listen what I'm saying. Y'all need to wake the fuck up. All this government shit that y'all been getting, they gonna fucking.
It's not government.
They gonna
listen. Between grants and loans, you gotta pay back. Grants you don't have to.
No,
bro, listen.
Grants are people.
Listen,
bro.
Listen. Let me say. Okay, I'm gonna make another service announcement. I want y'all to listen to me clearly. There's no fucking free money.
Okay.
I'm gonna say it one more time. There's no free money. If you think it's free money, you living in a fucking bubble. And you're not doing well in life. I just say that. And whatever. Now, people say, well, I know free money here, free money there.
Jamie asked a good question.
And guess what? Them jails is filled. Free money.
Jamie asked a great
question. Jailhouse, the feds is filled
with
free money.
About the free money, but they don't want to take the time to learn how to write for a grant.
Look at that money they gave everybody. Look at that money they gave everybody.
Yeah, well, it's a question.
Yeah, Jamie asked a good fucking question. I like Jamie's question.
Why did you have 7 kids and then apply for a grant? Shaking my head. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's a question.
Oh, I applied for a grant for child care.
Yeah.
But the point is, bro, listen. This is what I'm saying, though, brother.
What did you end up getting, T.O. man?
See, this is what I'm trying to get y'all to understand. I'm telling people this here.
Wait, I want to ask
kids. Hold on. I'm cooking right now. I'm cooking right now.
I'm sorry.
I'm in the zone right now.
Go ahead. I ain't gonna stop.
I'm in the zone right now. No, I'm in the zone.
I know. Go ahead.
I'm in the fucking zone right now.
You know you good.
We gotta stop. Listen. Men, this for the men. We gotta stop being loose with our fucking seed because we don't have the fucking finance to support the seed. If you making, it takes say 60. That's the average pay, right? 60. So for every kid, it's 20,000. So you get a girl pregnant, you need to be making at least minimum 80. You got 2 kids, you need to be making at least 100. You have to just do the math just like that. If not, your kids will fucking suffer.
Facts.
Period. I don't give a fuck how people say they section. Okay, you want to move Section 8 housing.
I do agree with you, E.O. We need more marriages.
Listen, ma'am, just let me cook for a second. Yeah. I know this. I'm giving out some truth knowledge. Whether it hurt feelings or not, people can leave, come in. I don't care. Because at the end of the day, the kids are suffering. Because the places, if they had these kids, the places they could afford to live at is in fucking non-desirable neighborhoods. You can't afford to, people can't afford to even live. I'm just finding out people can't even have health care. People are not buying in. Like B.SEE told me, we had a conversation all the way over here. And I was like, what the fuck? Go ahead, B. Take the wheel.
No, so what I'm going to say is, here's what I'm going to say.
This shit crazy.
Here's my question.
People not getting married.
I don't know who it was that said they made over 150. I don't know which one that was. I don't know
one
who
with
said.
the 7 kids.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
I'm a dude.
Yeah,
he made 130.
Yeah, okay, you make 130 with 7 kids.
So you technically broke. Do my math.
Because you gotta go for a grant with the 7 kids.
7 times 2 is what? 140 for the kids.
No, I only did that for child care.
Huh?
I'm a single parent.
With 7 kids.
My wife passed away, so yes.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. With 7.
I also get Social Security for each child, and I'm just like him, 100% vet. 100% disabled vet. And when I go through my veteran channels, they help me find these grants and provisions to reduce my costs. And the same
bro, but that's not the norm. But that's listen what I'm saying, bro. I'm not saying I hate your statement. I understand your statement. But everybody, first of all, everybody ain't no vet, and everybody ain't 100%. And it's like, it's too many check boxes.
You didn't hear what I said. The same grants apply to other people too, not just vets.
Bro, you're gonna get a lot more things to come to a veteran than they will come to a regular civilian.
All day long.
Right.
You gotta understand that.
I think what he's trying to say is that if you didn't have those grants, would you be able to afford your life?
These grants aren't geared to.
Well, the thing is, we can't, brother. Hold on, brother. We cannot live our life thinking grants. What if they pull a fucking plug on grants?
Right, which he is doing slowly.
I mean, y'all, we cannot. There's no listen. You cannot. I'm saying logically. We're trying to think logical. We cannot logically think about our livelihood based on some free shit. Anytime somebody do something for you for free, it's a catch to it. Do you agree or disagree? Do y'all agree or disagree?
I agree.
It's always a fucking catch-22.
Only because I'm in a group with Coach K and she promotes grants from not just the government, but she's saying there's plenty of money out here that companies will give. Somebody won over $1 million from Johnson & Johnson, just writing Johnson & Johnson and getting a...
Somebody won the Powerball too, man. You betting your life on that shit? That you gonna win the fucking Powerball. You gonna win the Mega Millions. You betting your fucking life on that?
1 in a billion.
Right, that's my fucking point. You think they can just give out grants? How many fucking... They got 20 million in a pot. How many people in America? Why do you think when Trump said, I'm going to give out $2,500 to all Americans, them motherfuckers pulled them like, nigga, you know how much money that is? We ain't giving that shit out. We ain't giving that shit out.
I understand where you're...
And that's 2,500. And we talking about millions? Are y'all fucking kidding me? Y'all
need
need
to.
to.
The first time he gave out a stimulus, but
hey,
I get what you're saying.
They cannot. The government can't sustain giving out shit like that.
They can't.
They want people to make their own way. Yeah. If you got kids, pay for your own kids.
Society.
Listen, in 2 years, they pulling that fucking shit. Yeah. That free shit because guess what? People like myself, I just became aware of this. That healthcare was so expensive. I never knew. And I'm 50 years old. I ain't never paid for healthcare in my entire fucking life. As a kid, I was raised in the projects. They had the green card, what they call it. I had a green card, went to the motherfucking county hospital, had the primary care clinics and shit. And they took care of me. From now, boom, I'm in the military. Got out the military, boom. The whole time now, free healthcare. Get out, free healthcare. My wife, kids, they had free healthcare under me. That's what we told my son. I'm like, nigga, you finna graduate. You finna come off a daddy policy. The VA ain't finna pay for you no more. You graduated college, you gonna be on your own. Or let you go to the military. Or let you find you a good paying job. But then he gonna run into the problem that Buddy got. But luckily he got me and his mama that we have the capability to help him out and buy a purchase of my house. But he still gotta pay for the motherfucker. I bought him a brand new car, but I ain't finna buy another one. And I ain't got money to just. You gotta make it as an adult. Everybody, listen. The world. I'm gonna say one more time. The world does not owe you or me understanding. And this free shit, people need to disconnect from that shit. Oh, it's grants. They can pull grants. All this well, you can get this. Ain't nothing in this world fucking free. Get it out your fucking head. What the fuck is free? If you want something free, the bombs, they live a free lifestyle.
Oh, yeah. That's
and they're on the streets.
Hey, that shit free as
hell. And that's where a lot of people going to be at. Trust me, the homeless population keep increasing year after year, day after day. Y'all gonna fuck around and find out. You think they gonna keep letting people walk through Walmart and Target and got them grocery bags filled up?
Matter of fact, they get 2
and shit just falling the fuck out.
Yeah.
And they just snatching shit and they just swiping that card like they didn't work fucking 60 hours for it. Well, a motherfucker like me and you, we paid the fucking bills. We got 2 bags. And this shit $120. $200.
$200, $150.
I had 4 bags. My wife came out. Man, that shit was $300. I said, what the fuck?
At the grocery store, we had 6 bags, $100. Booyah. Actually, it was $120. Booyah.
I don't know where people get it from.
I agree because for me and my daughter, on groceries alone, I pay like $700 a month.
That's what I'm saying. So I just gave y'all a scenario for somebody making $150,000. They take home pay is basically $3,000 a month, and people tell me, I don't need no man. Yes, the fuck you do. For that man, for him, I want to be a player all my life. How you been a player? You ain't bringing home the bacon, nigga.
Can't be no player.
You need like 2 incomes to make it. Now I'm really. Y'all thought I was something. Now I got more information. You learn. Hey, we ain't never too old to learn something. I got new information. I didn't know healthcare was that expensive. Basically $1,500 a month, because that's $1,450. That don't include the vision plan, which I found out about. That ain't including your healthcare, and the dental plan. That's not included. Like my son, we had to pay $12,000 for his fucking braces. Just got removed. You get what I'm saying? But we paid that cash money. I'm like, how's people talking about they taking trips? They flying here and there. They flying first class and private. Where?
Don't be coming for B.E. because my niece is traveling.
Who was your niece?
I'm an author, and then my niece.
I say, who was your niece?
No, niche.
Huh?
Like niche. Like your niche is finance and relationships.
Yeah.
On TikTok, your niche.
Yeah. And what's yours?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Hers is travel.
Yeah. Who traveling?
I want to know.
How many trips they taking?
I bet you if you ask them if they got health care, they probably going to tell you hell no.
Right.
Oh, big dog! I got a lot of free stuff for you.
Control all that with fasting. You don't have to go to the doctor as much when you fast.
Now they fast, they losing weight.
Oh my gosh! Now we fasting. We fasting to pass the doctor. We fasting to pass the doctor.
I gotta go to bed. I gotta get up early.
So they drinking that sea moss and shit, black seed oil. Instead of going.
Now they Dr. Giuseppe. Now they Dr. Giuseppe. Okay.
Right. So they don't go. They ain't got no fucking mic chops.
Yeah. Okay.
And some days I do a dry fast. Some days it's only water.
I know.
So you don't have health. You don't have health care.
I know.
So you tell me you don't have health care?
That ain't gonna work. I'm gonna tell you right now. That ain't gonna.
No, what I'm saying is, ever since I stopped eating meat and I started fasting. I don't have to take blood pressure medication anymore.
I'm finna start telling. Look. I'm finna add. Hold on. I'm finna add this to my thing. Yolanda, check this out. And I won't, cause I know you're a single lady. You know, trying to discover somebody. For all y'all single people. Motherfuckers talking about they ball out of control. You ask them, motherfucker. I want to see your fucking mic chart. If motherfucker can show you mic charts, and they ain't got no type of insurance, you know they ain't balling out of control. You like, yeah, I see your car. Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you something. Sometimes, you know what, healthcare done went up so high.
I didn't know.
Think either you gonna pay by food, you gonna pay your car note, or you gonna pay for healthcare. You ain't gonna be able to do all three.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't know this.
And then, you know, some people like for stuff to look good and it ain't good. You know, you gotta you gotta get out of that balling and all this traveling and all this, man. I'm gonna tell you something. They're gonna make you show people the real you. What you really got going on, it's gonna be to the forefront in a minute.
One better. Ask for the insurance card.
You ain't gonna be able to
make it to look, do what y'all do. Ask for the insurance card. Don't ask for the driver's license. Say, let me see your insurance card.
Ask for the insurance card. Ask for the insurance card.
And look at that fucking date. Like, no, I don't want to see your driver's license. Let me see your health insurance card.
Show them that.
Show me that. If you want to flex, we're gonna do this shit. Flex on that.
Yeah, flex that.
Show your insurance card.
Flex that.
Because guess what? Ain't nobody typing this shit. You can't steal that.
You can't. No, they ain't got that.
I need to see a doctor.
We went to the dentist.
Yeah, they ain't got that. They ain't going no dentist.
Right. Like, what the fuck?
They don't know what a dentist is.
I promise you all, I'm not making this shit up. E-Money, I'm telling y'all everything from bottom of my heart. I found this out today.
You know what?
I just found this out today.
Only people that usually has those kind of benefits is the kids, and it's through the state. It's through the state.
Yeah.
It's through the state. Now the kids, they gonna have their shit together. Yeah, because they can cut a deal. Because what they do is, because I'm gonna tell you this, these families, these single parents, I'm gonna tell you this, whether it be male or female, they know loopholes. Just like my man, he know the grant, all this other stuff. But I'm gonna tell you this, it's usually something that got to do with the state kicking in.
Yeah, and they gonna get their money back.
Yeah,
but see, one thing is this here. Why go through all this bull? We doing black. It's like, and I'm talking to our people now.
Yeah, talk about.
We do all this roundabout bullshit
around the world,
round the fucking world,
round and round we go.
All you gotta do is be on the same page with a fucking man. And half the problems, at least half the problems can be resolved. At least you can have you some fucking health insurance. Hell, tell him put him on your policy, marry him, and have him come out his goddamn check.
Yeah.
At least you got a few dollars more.
Exactly.
I didn't know, because I got to have a conversation with my wife. I was like, I saw that. I was like, motherfucker, I see why we ain't got no divorce in 23 years. You don't want to pay that $1,400, huh? Huh? Yeah. Cause you know you motherfucker leave me, goddamn, I'm pulling all that shit come with me. You pay your own health care.
But the thing about it is, like what we were saying, that's why it's best to marry young. So by the time we get in our 50s, you marry young in your 20s. By you 50, you got your house paid for. You know what I'm saying? You can do better when you marry young and you become two people. But you know, a bird can't fly with one wing, but you can fight that to these people until the wheels fall off. They'll never get that. They'll never get that.
I didn't know people was paying. I thought people paid maybe $300 a month, realistically.
Hell no, that's $300 a pay period.
No, these motherfuckers paying $700.
$600.
Yeah, $300.
$700.
Yeah, $350 a pay period.
Please. It's expensive.
I saw that lady. Her shit said $725 per pay period. I mean $750. Wait, $725 per pay period. I say, damn, is that once a month? Say, no, that's every pay period.
Yeah, I get paid every week, and guess what? Every week they take $367. That's just health care insurance. That ain't nothing but ain't talking about federal health.
Right, they ain't got nothing to do with that shit.
And all that.
Right, they ain't got nothing to do with that.
No, I'm just saying how much they take out. That's a lot.
Right, because 20%.
About 500.
20%. It's roughly around 20% go to taxes, the federal. Well, no, that's just federal. I forgot to include if you add state to that, they really taking out damn near 30% of your income going to taxes. So if you're making 100, you really making 70, and then of course you're gonna have your 401k money if you got it, and that healthcare costs. God damn. Unless you have some braces and shit, your kids, you got free kids.
Sure. We have to try to make a little change around here. We got to try to make a little change.
I'm telling you. Y'all gotta start coupling up. I'm telling you, I mean, people think it's a joke. People, you married people, man, it's a business. I don't care, yeah. It could be a business transaction, but it's really a survival thing. Because these finances, that's why we did this show, Make Money Monday. Because how this correlates with money correlates with relationship. It's like some people say they're you too broke to have a divorce, or it was a saying like, well, it's cheaper to keep her or whatever.
Yeah.
But now, shit, okay, whatever husband or wife who got the better job, who got the best policy, the other person looking sideways at the other one. Shit, because people that work for the state or the city, it's a little bit better. But in regular corporate America, you paying out your ass. You paying like you wait. Real talk.
Yeah, you paying like you wait, big dog. And it's going up every 4 years.
I knew my property tax went up, and I was mad as hell at that. That shit went up like $200. Talking about the fucking property tax went up. What the fuck? But they just hit me with that. Oh, it's $200. That was last year.
What state you in?
We down in Georgia. Everybody in Georgia felt it.
I'm talking about when you in the military, they make you pay property tax in Georgia?
No, hell no. No, wait. No, I did pay property tax on my first properties. Hell yeah. They didn't give me shit off. But in 2017, they wrote the bill that certain states, if you're 100%, you don't have to pay property. You don't have to pay property tax. I know I know for Illinois, Florida, Texas, California. I think New York or Connecticut. If you're 100%, you don't have to pay. But Georgia, I still got to pay fucking property tax. That's why I kind of got mad. I moved down here. I was like, what the fuck? Because I was in Chicago, I had to pay no fucking property tax. But here they just give you, I pay like half. But I want the whole thing. I'm used to having the whole thing wiped out. They like, nah, you got to pay us half. You know, so that's what I'm thinking about. After my son graduates,
I still pay goddamn.
I want to move to a state, maybe come to Texas. I don't want to come to Florida because Florida got too much shit.
When I hit 100%.
You say what, bro?
They took $1,200 off my mortgage when they did that.
Yeah. What state you in?
Florida.
Yeah, because you don't have to pay property tax. Shit, you was smiling all the way to the bank. That's what I was telling his B.SEE brother. I'm like, the amount of money, because we're veterans, we benefit a lot, but we only like 10% of the population. 5% of the population. You know, so we need to get all that shit. We shouldn't have paid nothing. We should get more money than what we even get, even at the 100% rate.
That's true.
Yeah.
I work for the government. Still, and I still get insurance because I don't like VA insurance.
Bullshit. I ain't paying for that shit. Because you can use community care, so you still at an outside doctor. Shit. I don't see.
Community care works under the VA. I work for the VA. I know.
What I'm saying, you go to community care. Cause they already out here in Georgia, they always backed up. So I'll be like, all my surgeries, all through regular Piedmont ortho. It ain't through the VA. Only thing through the VA is my primary care. But they outsource all that shit.
So I don't like the Champions VA because they put you an appointment like 3 months later.
Nah, but I'm saying, bro, if it's over, if the appointment got to be over 30 days under the VA.
Oh no, I'm talking for the kids.
Oh, I don't know about the kids. I don't know. My wife take care of that shit.
VA.
Yeah, I know. My wife take care of that shit.
I got Blue Cross Blue Shield for the job.
Fuck all that. My wife ain't paying no. She ain't paying that all that. Fuck that. Shit.
Well, I only pay $260 every 2 weeks.
Well, that's still $260. That's
$500.
That's $520. Shit, for what? For some fucking appointments. Kids don't get sick like that. And if it's emergency, they go let them. You throwing away money.
Wait. I send my kids to different states with my relatives, so they need a PPO. They can't use an HMO in any state.
What's up,
That's why I have to have a PPO. So
man, my kids been on that shit for 10, 12, 13 years. They been good.
It's working.
It ain't worth it to me.
It's better care. I get better doctors.
They still seeing regular doctors. They ain't going to the VA.
No, they're better doctors. Do you know the VA doctors are ones that can't get licensed because they had malpractices?
Bro, you ain't
That's
here
why
with
the VA doctor.
Okay, I ain't. That's your finance. Okay.
I work for the VA.
I get it. I'm saying. I get it. I'm saying you want to pay it. I mean, that's your. I mean, I ain't here to debate you. Shit, as long as you got it.
I know all the hidden secrets y'all don't know.
Well, tell us the secrets then.
It's plenty of money in the VA you get that you probably overlooking.
What I'm overlooking?
They can rebuild your bathroom and cut you a check for $8,000 something. Even though your bathroom might only take $4,000 to repair, you can get that check for $8,000.
How do you do that? How you go about that?
I have to talk to you offline because it's a little sketchy.
I'm eating money. I'm finna put you on my thing. Is you talking at the bottom, right?
I can also get you $22,000 towards a brand new car.
Shit, I got $150,000 car right outside. How you gonna give me a new car for $22,000?
Like, say you had neuropathy or you had D problems and you had a scooter. Your scooter couldn't fit on your vehicle. You can get a new vehicle. They'll give you $22,000 towards a new vehicle.
That's if you paralyzed if you're in a wheelchair, though.
Huh?
That's if you're in a wheelchair.
No. It depends on your
Appreciate that, Candy. Thank you.
Disability. Like, say you got 2 bad knees.
Yeah.
And you can't stand up for a long time, or you got neuropathy, or you got circulation problems where if you stand up too long you faint, or you got vertigo. There's a lot of conditions that fall under that can get you a scooter.
But you said VA, right?
Yes.
Alright, we'll holler about that.
I work with the COR, so I know what they buy and how they get it, and how much it costs and all that.
He got 7 kids and still surviving, so we better listen to him.
Anybody got something?
I'm trying to tell you.
I made sure.
I don't play.
I'm trying to tell
I don't
you.
play.
Hey, Joey, go ahead, man. I know you got your hand raised. Joey, what you got? Crazy, man.
Hey, Joey.
Good evening. Hey, everyone. How you guys doing?
Hey, Joey.
Money Monday is the best. So.
Yeah, making money Monday.
Make money Monday.
So, we just talking about any random topic?
Any whatever.
Hey, look. Hey, Joe, hold on. Before you go, y'all know this show is from 9 to 12. And we're going into overtime at 12 if we go into overtime. But, seriously, looking at the numbers that I'm looking at right now,
what you got on your end? I just want to make sure it's the same.
I think this should say 66. So that's unacceptable. Let me see. Let me look over here. Oh, yeah. $5 is unacceptable. So, or $10, my bad. Yeah, that's an unacceptable number. So, I'm gonna tell you like this here. We in the show in 11 minutes. But go ahead. Go ahead, bro, Joe.
So, one thing I wanted to contribute to Money Monday is that I know, especially with credit, you know, a lot of people are trying to rebuild credit right now, or at least maintain. And some people have phobia and fear, so they don't even look at their credit report. Credit, just so you know, is one of the easiest things you can repair, by far. In fact, when you look at your credit report, if there's anything on there, look at the date. Especially if it's a credit card, any type of service that you receive, let's say there's a delinquency on there, look at the date. A lot of times third parties, like LexisNexis, they use, that's a third party software where they verify whether or not that's your bill or not. In order to get paid, it has to be current. So it could be a bill that was maybe a year or two ago. If you look at it, a lot of times, it's like within the last couple of months. Let's say you had it 5 years, right? It will look like it was opened in 2025 or 2024. If that is the case, that is inaccurate because you never received service or had a credit card during those years or that year. It has to be removed 100%. And that's law. So I highly recommend people go through their credit report, go through your credit profile. Credit profile, you can gain an additional 15 to 20 points on towards your credit score right now. A lot of you guys have multiple addresses on your report that dings your credit score. Get those addresses removed. You only should be showing at least one or two where you live now and your most current one.
I'm gonna tell you this: your credit, your credit is important, but I'm gonna tell you this: if you got credit and you ain't got the finance to back it, shit. I mean,
you can have 800 credit score, still be in the hood. What you gonna do with it? Credit is for as a tool. Credit is for a tool. If you got an 800 credit score, working at McDonald's,
they still want debt to income ratio. Right. That still is a part.
How do you fix that?
I get that. I feel you 100%. But there are cats right now struggling right now, can't even get past 5 or 6.
Yeah.
But they're in the hood.
And I will.
And you know why they at 5 or 6 though? Because they couldn't pay the shit. So 9 times out of 10, guess what? I'm not trying to discredit what you're saying because I'm with you. I'm rocking with you. Credit is important, but I want people to understand that you can have great credit, but if you don't have the finance to back it,
what you gonna do with it? What you gonna utilize it for?
I give
can't make no noise. You can't make no noise.
Here's the thing. There are some people right now that have the finances, and they're wondering why their credit score is stuck at 745. No matter what they pay, how they pay on time.
I'm gonna ask you this: Do you think that's the majority in the black community? That they have the finances, but don't have the credit.
I say it's probably 50-50. I would say 50-50. I'm not gonna say.
I say it's lower. The reason why I say it's lower than 50-50, and I'm pretty sure this is probably Googleable, but I have never did the Google on that. So I'm not. I haven't did no see if that's a study or anything. But I'm gonna tell you this: if you look at the average income, we just talked about income this whole live. The average income. And we done boosted it up to where we saying the average income is like 60-some thousand. So let's go with that. Let's say the average income is 60-some thousand. When you start adding in all this other extra stuff, now you're telling me that the average black person has the money to not only pay all their bills, but pay the creditors back too. I kind of find that hard to believe. As in on a 50-50 standpoint. Now, do I believe that is true, that people do have bad credit and do have the finances? Yes, I do believe that does happen. Because you can have bad credit and you get an increase in your job, or you go and you come into some money, or it's so many just different variables. But if you're looking at on majority standpoint, I think majority of people that have bad credit, usually, they ain't got the money. They ain't got the money.
But I'll say this. I'm gonna take it a little step farther.
Go ahead, E.
What's the purpose of having good credit and you're in the hood and you still can't afford shit because you don't have the money? Because credit is used as a tool to borrow money.
That's what I'm saying.
To borrow money. That's the only purpose of credit.
Yeah.
You only use credit to buy a house.
So let me ask you this.
Go ahead.
And you can't borrow money if you ain't got money.
So let me ask you this, and this is for everybody. So that means we do nothing?
No.
What's the solution?
No, but what here's what. No. Let me explain. Let me explain where I was going with that. Because I was having a conversation with Joy, but let me explain where I was going with that. So what I'm trying to say is, I get that there's things that to help credit. I get that. I 100% understand that part. But you know what the solution is? I'm gonna tell you the solution. The solution is partnering up. That's the damn solution. Because I'm gonna tell you this. If you look at our community, and I just said our community is making $60,000 a year. So if 60,000 and 60,000 come together, what that equal?
120.
Now guess what? Now we got something. Now we cooking with something. I don't know if it's with grease or with freaking olive oil or shortening. But we cooking with something.
And you can have that, but with no financial literacy, you still gonna be in the hole. Right. You're gonna still spend your money frequently and no achieve nothing. If you know,
what they gonna achieve with their credit?
Credit card, I pay my car note off for the whole year, and then I pay it as I go through the year, and my credit score shoots up because it's getting paid before time, and I'm reducing the interest rate on my car by paying it up ahead of time.
But I'm gonna ask you something. How many people do you know that's a retired? How many people that you know that's a hold on. How many people that you know?
We weren't taught that way.
Right.
We know better. We do better. So we need people
a black American. He's not the average black American.
Hang on, y'all. Hang on. Let me say something. For example, let's say for example,
we got 2 minutes anyway.
Let's say for the folks that actually do have or they have most people have a mortgage. Most people have maybe even a car note. Okay, right. For the ones that do.
Right.
Okay. All right. Most people, everybody, usually they get a due date, right? Most people, and this is the financial literacy that I'm sharing right now, right?
Yes.
Most people have the due date. Most people pay their bill on the due date, right? Or a little bit before. That's the wrong way to do it. Because you have what's known as, you gentlemen may already know this, but this is just sharing with people here.
Yeah.
You have
a grace period. Grace period.
A pending and a posted. You want to set your payments to post it. You want to set it to where you ask whatever you paying your bill at, whatever. If that is, if your due date is the 25th, you want to have it come out maybe on the 23rd, 22nd. So it shows posted on the due date. And when you set your bills up that way, every 6 months, there's bonus points towards your credit score.
Well, I'm going to ask you something, bro. I'm going to ask you this. Who all doing that? How many people that you know that's doing exactly what you just said? How many?
Everyone that I've shared it with. Everyone that I've shared. Family and friends.
Everybody who's you sharing it with. How long do they keep that up? Everybody don't do that. Like, all this stuff what we be saying is cool, but everybody's not doing that.
Because
maybe
the reason
3% of the people that
you know saying it because we're uneducated in the black community, and we need people
what
like
I'm saying is,
but no, Joey is
that's the issue. You're right.
Joey, that information is super good, and I believe that information is super great. I think that information is powerful, but the key, when you're a single parent, what do y'all think? I'm gonna ask y'all. Here's what I'm gonna do real quick. Before we have to get off, I'm going to ask y'all this. What do y'all think for one child somebody needs to bring home? For one child, just one extra on top of them. On top of them and their self, and they have one child, what do you think they need to bring home extra? And I'm gonna start with Chi Chi. What do you think? No, I can't start with Chi Chi. Chi Chi been here too long. She know the answer. Nope, go on mute, Chi Chi. Miss Pretty, what do you think one child adds on? Adds on to a person. What do you think?
I gave y'all the answer earlier.
I know you did, but I don't know if they were paying attention. That's why I say. Yeah. That's why I say we talking, but I want to ask. Appreciate that, and thank you so much.
What do you think?
Go ahead, Miss Pretty. What you think? You come off mute.
Yeah, you.
What you think? Earlier. One child. She googling.
Don't be googling. We want to know.
It is googleable.
You said pretty.
It is goody or petty or whatever. I can't see it. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah.
Pretty.
She's teacup.
Yeah, pretty.
She's teacup.
Yeah, she's teacup. Okay. All right. So cool. Let me do this. DT. What you? Okay, pretty. No, pretty. She back. What do you think one child adds on? If somebody has a single parent and they have one child, what do you think that child adds on to where they have to make extra for that child?
Either $4,000.
How much?
Extra.
How much?
$4,000 a year?
A month.
You said how much? You said
4,000.
I said 3,000 to 4,000 extra a month.
Okay. All right. You know what? I'll even give you that. I ain't even gonna argue, but it's a little high. But I go with it.
It's lower than that.
That's 12 and 3.
She said 30. She said 3,000 to 4,000 a month.
Yeah.
She wasn't even making $4,000 a month.
That's what I'm trying to say. That's why I say it's high as hell. But let's go with that. Yeah. All right. So DT, what you say?
Earlier you said 20K, but I'm sure you can make it work.
What's your number?
What's your number? What's your number?
What we said.
What would you need extra to raise a child? I mean, I could make it work with whatever salary. I never really thought of a specific number, but if I had to throw one at it, I'd probably say somewhere around $1,200 to $1,500 a month.
Okay, do you have kids?
Yeah, I got 2 kids.
Okay, so you're saying $1,200 to $1,500 a month.
What
would mean. What do you say per year?
How much you make per year?
No, I'm saying, what would you say per year per child? What would you say?
You said 12 to 15.
If it was
a year.
Are you asking me what I would like or what you gotta have, like the minimum?
Because
there's a difference.
To make it work to where the child is living comfortable.
Oh, then I would be closer to 20, 25, 30K.
A year, right?
Per kid?
Per kid,
child.
right? Per child. Okay, cool.
Per child? Is that per child?
Yeah, per child.
Yes, per child.
Yeah. Okay, all right, cool. All right, Joy.
Yeah, because you're talking about sports, dance, and...
Yeah. Hold on.
Okay,
cool. So, Joy, what you say?
Well, per year, per child, you're going to need at least, Lord, especially if you're looking at child care, medical, extra, at least 40K.
Okay. Per kid. He said per kid. Everybody's per kid.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what? So you telling me a person that's working, making $60,000, he gonna get a $40,000 increase because they got a little June bug coming in 9 months.
Yeah. That's what he said. Hold on, let's go with it. Let's just go with what they saying.
All right.
Now, what you say? I can't see the name. I'm sorry.
I'm
sorry, brother.
You can't calculate it that way because it depends on the age of the child.
I said
older children require more money.
Bro, we ain't trying to have a science. We ain't trying to have a debate on
average. We saying on average. On average.
A kid, what's a kid cost?
Per kid,
you think the cost is?
Per kid.
Per year.
I can do 15 to 20.
20,000. Okay. Yeah, 15, 20,000. All right, cool. So that's what I'm trying to say. So when you say the average American person makes $60,000 a year,
and they not getting no pay increase on 20,000
a year, and we all already damn near done hit 60 when we said 40, 30. That was damn near half, and we ain't even took out taxes. We ain't took out insurance. We ain't took out nothing. And we said that was the average per child. And we're talking about, hey, pay this bill 2 months ahead of that bill. It's like, where is this money coming from on the average, for the average American? The average
Wait a
American.
minute. Hold on. I never said.
No, I wasn't talking about you, Joey.
Said,
Joey, no, I wasn't talking about you, Joey. I wasn't talking about you, Joey. I was just saying in general. I was speaking in general. It wasn't on your information because your information was right and it was on point. That's what I said to start when I went to talk. I said you right, 100%. There's nothing wrong with nothing you said. But somebody said something about solutions. And I was showing them the solution.
That was me.
Yes, and I'm showing them.
Hold up to it.
And exactly, and that's why I'm showing the solution. The solution.
You got a couple up.
Is you need the two.
You need the two incomes.
You need the two.
Because if you working a job making 50, 60, 70, even 100, just because you got pregnant, that companies ain't finna give you an extra $15,000, $20,000 as a fucking increase in pay. Would y'all agree with that statement?
Right.
So that means if you're gonna have kids, if you're making 60, before you even start having kids, you need to be, your baseline need to be at 80. Because I said it's roughly around 20,000. What?
No, go ahead. Go ahead, finish it.
No, I was saying, so a person, kids cost money at the end of the day. Now we could go around and around we go, but kids cost money. And what's happening with our juvenile system, it is
Jamie,
it is out of control.
Jamie, you've been cutting up tonight. I like it. I ain't mad at you. Keep it going. Jamie been in the chat cooking. I don't know what Jamie on. Jamie up there cooking. Well, I'm with Jamie. Jamie rocking tonight. I ain't mad up.
No, but listen. but 60. So if you're making 50, you need to be making about, well, we know the average, I think the average American right now, I think it went up to like 60,000.
Yeah, 60,000.
So if you're an average American, a single person, you could probably live. But I don't know how much living you doing at 60, even
at best. 60. At best, you can't do it at 60. You stretching because you got to think it takes 40,000 for one adult. It's 40,000 for one adult. Then you add on the 20 for the kid. That's 60. But that's without taxes.
But look,
that's without.
Hold on.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
We did the
we did the math on 57,000.
No, we just saw it today. Somebody making 150,000. They take home pay was $3,000.
90,000.
So we take that. All you do is slash that in half. That's 75,000.
Yeah,
that's $3,000 a month. 1,500 every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So what are you paying? What 3,000? You get what I'm saying? That's 75,000.
No, it's 90. It's 93 because it's 20. You gotta understand it's 26. It's 26 weeks. 26 pay periods in a year.
I know you're trying to stretch it out.
I know. I'm just saying. I get because you.
But I mean, don't know when we move the goalposts. We just saying every 2 weeks. Niggas get paid on 1st and 15th. We just saying that every other Friday. That's how people know it. We ain't got to say it's an extra week.
The regular civilian don't get paid like that. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So go ahead.
They get paid every 2 weeks.
Exactly. So every 2 weeks is 26 weeks.
26 weeks.
That's what I'm trying to tell you, E.
I know, but I'm saying
I'm not trying.
I get what he's saying. Yeah, you gonna get an extra. And for the most part, you still get 2 goddamn paychecks a month. God damn. What the fuck? We talking semantics.
No.
We know what I'm saying. I'm saying somebody making 150, they pay came out to basically $3,000 per every 2 weeks, $6,000 a month, right? All I'm saying is that's at 150. So you slash that in half. That's 75,000.
Yeah.
So they basically bring home $1,500 every 2 weeks.
Actually, they bring less because once you go over 80,000,
but that's the part. That's the point. But see, that's the point he's making. But that's the point he's making. That's the point he's making, bro. That's the point he's making.
How much is rent? What's the average rent cost? That average rent cost. I don't know. I was talking to my son or somebody. It was like 12. No, it's really more than that.
It's like 1,500. It's 1,500.
So if you bring home if you making 75,000, and you only bring home 1,500 every 2 weeks, one of your checks going towards your rent. Your rent gas, so you got one more check left. You need help, and that's at 75,000.
I ain't seen 1,500 since the 90s.
So E, you brought up a point. You said, okay, so let's say you got somebody in the hood that and they may or may not have income coming in or enough, right? Because they're taking care of bills or whatever, right? But a lot of reason why a lot of folks, but they want to get out. Maybe they want to do, move out or whatever. But hang on, hear me out. There are things that even if you're in the, hold on, there are things that you can do. And this is the issue. A lot of people think that because, like somebody mentioned, financial literacy when it comes to credit. A lot of us don't know where to start or how to start. And I get the income part, right? You and I both know you have regular credit cards, and and this is the point where I'm going back to. You have regular credit cards. You have a secure credit card. Secure credit cards, whether you're in the hood or you're in Beverly Hills, you can front your own money. That's your own capital you can front towards building your credit. Right, these are things, and now hang on.
I ain't gonna go for the hood. The hood down here in Beverly Hills, bro. You went like,
I get that, but exactly? There's a big financial gap between the two. But what I am saying, my point is, E.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Is that if someone is trying to improve themselves, they're in the hood or what have you, the knowledge to know that, hey, young man, hey, young ma'am, you can take $200 of your own money.
I don't even know it.
Of your own, borrow it, whatever. You work at McDonald's, you can do this. You get you a secured credit card that's your money you're fronting to the bank.
I know about that.
The bank gets a percentage. Okay, you know about it. But what I'm saying is there's some young people, even older folks don't even know about this. And it does go towards your credit score. So by teaching and knowing these avenues and how to pay that type of credit card, because the same way I mentioned earlier about the due date where you want to say posted versus pending, the credit bureaus do not count as being paid on time. So if you pay your bill is due on the 25th and you pay it on the 25th, it's not on time. It needs to say posted on your due date. So when a young man or young woman going to college or whatever, trying to come up out of the hood, to know these things, these are financial literacy things that can help improve.
Yes.
And I'll be honest with you, everybody knows what it's like to see their score goes up. It's a good feeling. And you work even harder to maintain that. So small accomplishments lead to big accomplishments. That's all I'm saying. And I'm 1,000 agreement. You do need income to help be able to maintain your bills. But we have to start somewhere.
The purpose of credit is to borrow money, regardless. It's your status to borrow money. That's the only purpose of credit is to sign your name for a loan. Well, it's a credit card loan, because that's all it is. It's just come in the form of a card. It's a fucking loan. An auto loan. A mortgage. A home loan.
An apartment.
Right.
An apartment.
In some apartments, they want to see. Do you pay your fucking bills? That's what credit. That's all credit says. Do you pay motherfuckers that you owe? Do you pay them back?
That's it.
In a nutshell.
To pigtail with like a solution based, obviously for sure you need money. Credit should be right, but there's other options out there, that you can get creative with. Going to work and figuring out a second opportunity. But to your point, partnering up with a spouse. Girl, wife, husband, that's obviously the fastest way to get there for sure.
Fastest way. It's the fastest way.
Education is amazing as well. And
education is great. Education is great. But I'm going to tell you, if you look at... Okay, I'm going to ask you this. DT, what age did you get married at?
27.
See? We got married the same age, brother.
And I got married younger than y'all. So what I'm trying to say is, that is your fastest way.
That's the only way to accumulate wealth.
To avoid a lot of these problems.
Avoid a lot of problems. Because we seeing that one income, because we know people are not making these big high income ranges.
Especially in the black community.
The majority of black people are making under 75,000.
And especially in the black community.
Let's just put it like this.
Except on TikTok talk.
85, and I'm going to stand on this. 85% of our people make under 75,000.
I'll stand on that with you.
And we can argue all day, all night. 85% make under 75,000. Who want to argue with that?
I'm not arguing with you on that one.
Because I know that's true.
I'm gonna tell you another way. What I did, I had 3 homeboys. We both was on child support. We both were broke. We all got. We got 3 people. We rented an apartment for 3 years. We were able to obtain a car.
Where the kids go? Where was the kids at?
I'm just showing it when I was broke.
No, tell me what you did. I'm gonna hear the story.
We had 3 people in the same house, split the rent 3 ways. So I was able to pay for a car then and build up my credit. And then at the 3rd year, I saved up enough money because I wasn't paying the rent by myself that I had a down payment for my home.
Well, you was living beneath your means. That's what you did.
But not only that.
It's the same thing he's saying by getting another mate in the house. You're doing the same thing. You're putting your income together.
So you had your kids in your house with 3 niggas.
But I did it with 3 homeboys.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask you this: all y'all was under.
Your solution was a temporary fix because once you moved out and you put your down payment for your own house, now you right back at square one.
Oh, no,
your homeboys ain't gonna move in with you. When you have a spouse, you're growing and you're growing and you're growing. Yeah, but your pay scale good, but you're still individual.
In between time, his income
3 years, my pay scale grew.
Jamie,
where I can sustain myself.
Yeah, but you're missing the point. I understand what you're saying, but you're missing the point. I think you're ignoring the fact of how to grow faster. And you're pinpointing on what you did. Kudos to you.
I know. But growing faster, you said what the gentleman are talking about.
I think he's saying there's more than one way to skin a cat.
Hey, Jamie, I apologize. Hey, time out. Hey, Jamie, I apologize. I'm asking B.SEE. I say Jamie's in tripping. I said she got some slow motion time shit. What the fuck is going on?
I'm like, that's the gift.
I was like,
that's a gift.
I didn't know he was like, that's a gift. I'm like, what the fuck is that? I never saw that shit before. Thank you.
Gentlemen, let me ask y'all a question.
I didn't know.
Everybody here, let me ask a quick question. Especially for young men, right? Especially for young men.
Yes.
And I'm sure you guys have mentored young men. Right?
Yes, sir.
In the community. Yes. So, we have this thing culturally that where, especially if we have daughters, we want the young man to be able to provide for our daughters, right?
Yes.
Okay. And these tools that we're talking about, and you're right about partnering up, and you can combine your income. So when you have a younger person that is they're here, he's doing the right thing or what have you. These are the tool sets you will teach him prior to that, because that's going to come up before he. Am I right? I mean,
yes.
Before he's able to say, hey, buy that ring and say I do. He's got to show that he's got something that he has worked towards and created. Everything that we're talking about all ties in because no one's going to hand over their daughter, and this man doesn't have at least somewhat of his finances in order. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do. I do. But here's what I want to ask you, Jamie. Joey.
Yes, sir.
What rate are we getting married at again?
I don't know the rate, but it's low.
It's real low.
26%. 26%, sir. 26. We're getting married at 26%. So I'm gonna tell you this. That's the least of our worries. We gotta get them at least to even talking about marriage. So what I'm saying is, like I always say, you're not saying nothing wrong. I just want people that are actually out here that do have kids and that are on that fence or they're going through things. I want them to understand that, hey, you want a quick route, you want a fast route, you want a quick get rich out of get
start from y'all to y'all kids.
If you want to do that, you need to partner up with somebody. You need to do what Evie's saying. You need to make a deal.
Gotta make a deal.
You need to make a damn deal with somebody. That's what you need to do. Because I'm gonna tell you this.
Deal with the devil.
Hey, I don't know who you making a deal with.
I don't know.
I don't know.
You dance with them to make them goddamn babies, then you. You know how to two-step enough, goddamn. You made them goddamn kids with. Now, if you out here by yourself, you ain't got no kids.
That's a different story.
You ain't did no dancing.
That's a different story.
You ain't did no dancing.
So Jim, let me ask you this, and I agree with you 100%, right?
Yeah.
Do you think that, and I've talked about this on other panels, do you agree or disagree, and this is for everybody, that the black community needs to get back to being a multi-family?
What you mean multi-family?
Versus when our babies hit multi, I'm talking about where your mom, dad, grandmother, kids, whatever. Like other cultures, you see they have a multi-home family.
Oh, okay, no, that ain't gonna work.
No, you don't have to do all that because you don't have to. All that ain't necessary. You gotta at least get. Hold on, listen, because listen, Joey.
We gotta get
two
mom and
people.
dad.
We gotta get two people in the house by themselves first.
Wealth, right?
No, but listen, I get where you're going, Joey.
Okay. You got
that's a
point.
great Joey. That's exactly. You're putting the cart before the horse,
right?
Because Joey, your thinking and your logic is on money.
We gotta get the mama,
but you gotta get mom and daddy first
in the cart first. They put them in the cart.
Right.
Mom and daddy ain't even there. How we gonna get grandmama, auntie, and cousin, and all them in the house?
Right, Aunt Jolene and Aunt Daddy.
We don't even
like them motherfuckers.
We can't even get mom and daddy to like each other.
Right. Mom and daddy can't stay in the room.
Come on now.
We got statements about I'm finna dance with the devil. I gotta make a deal with the devil.
From an emotional standpoint, in a cycle,
Exactly.
Joey, I agree.
But I agree with you, Joey.
In certain cultures,
it's coming, but let me tell y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all this here, though, right? It's gonna come down to that regardless, because guess what? A lot of people are not putting money in no 401k. They're gonna have to eventually move in the house with another family member.
But
I
want to show Joey something though. Joey, I want to show you this.
We're not preparing ourselves for older age.
But Joey, I want to show you this, Joey. Let me show you this. This is how your logic really works, though. Your logic is supposed to really work like this. You get mama and daddy, and they live together, right? Grandma and grandpa get old, and they need somebody to live with. And guess who they come with? The two that are established, and they got it together. Grandmama and grandpa help out with the kids because they're in the house with them. This is how it really goes. You know how I know that?
Right.
Because guess what? My mama live with me. But guess what? She can do that because guess what? Me and my wife, we're in the same house together. We're like, yo, you just here. These bills are gonna be what they gonna be.
They on auto pay.
You ain't you don't even own nothing. You do you. Your spot over there. But that's what I'm trying to say but that's how it's supposed to go. That's how it's supposed to go, Joey. It's not supposed to go where
the kids got to move in with grandma.
Go move in with grandma and everybody pack up and go live with grandma. That's not how it's supposed to go, Joey. And that's how it goes in our community.
Right.
And that's how it usually goes, where we're all together in one place because it's in grandma's name.
But them old grandmas gone.
They gone like
they rest in peace.
They gone like
you got new grandmas. They going to the club. Yes. They ain't watching no kids.
They're about 35.
Grandma's still in the streets.
Yeah.
She told me I raised y'all.
Hell, my man
smoking on a cigarette.
Hell, my man right here probably hitting somebody grandmama. He don't give a. He probably got somebody grandmama laid up. Him right here, 7 kids. My 7-kid dude. He got somebody grandmama. He got somebody grandmama in a hucklebuck. He got somebody grandmama in a hucklebuck.
He say he live below his bed.
Yeah, he don't give a damn.
I don't live below my bed.
I know, and he got somebody grandmama taking care of him.
I travel.
He travel and getting grants. He doing it all.
I'm with my kids. So he's right. I'm in that situation now. I live with my kids that are established.
What are they? Chi-Chi, are they married? Chi-Chi, are they married?
Yes.
That's the point.
See, the mama and daddy, they always gonna go to the married the kid's house. They ain't going to the single kid house. Cause they gotta do too much. They gotta do too much. See, the mama and the daddy, they go to one of their kids' house that's both they married. Yeah. Cause they know it's some type of regulation. They can't go to their single kid house. The single kid got women coming in and out. She like, God damn, son. And then it's gonna be annoying. Yeah. But a married house is stability.
It's ran different.
It's ran different.
Yeah, it's ran with structure.
It's got the stability. Yeah. You can't tell about you going to your 27-year-old kid out and he got women coming in and out and you like, God damn, son. Right. And he like, Daddy, get your old ass.
She can't leave her purse out.
All right, Daddy, get your old ass in the back. You can't leave your shit out.
Your wallet out, none of that.
You got people running in and out. Now guess what? Now you feuding with your son or daughter. Yeah. And now they looking at you like, motherfucker, you can go ahead, mom.
You can go
Dad,
you can go that way.
Get your ass up out of here.
Go that way. But that ain't happening in the married couple life. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. It all strolls back down to that same road that we be talking about. That married life.
And we keep beating y'all in the head. And y'all need it.
Yeah.
And I know motherfuckers ain't making this money. Probably they talking about they taking trips and shit. You a motherfucking lie. Yeah. and guess what? The sad part is this. If they are taking trips, they taking trips. But look, hold on.
Your family just got back from Africa. So don't you be
You say what?
Going there.
You say what?
It's a different life. It's a different life.
Wait.
It's a different life.
Hold on. What you say?
It's a different life.
What you say?
It's a different life.
What you say? I didn't hear what she said.
She said talking about your kid, you just can't. Your wife just came back from Africa, but no, it's a different life. It's not the same.
And you said they came back, obviously.
But the percentages, you gotta look at the percentages.
No,
it's different percentages.
Hey, look. Y'all, my lifestyle. My lifestyle ain't what my lifestyle is way. I'm up here. I'm this. This shit. This scale. Don't put me in the scale, cause this shit ain't average. What I'm doing over here personally.
Yes.
And they married.
Yes.
Yeah, and I'm married.
Yes.
So which people ain't. I'm talking about. We directing our message to the single folks.
Yes.
Yes. And the single people that got kids.
Yes.
We really want to talk to the people that's young without kids, so they don't make these fucking mistakes. Cause everybody ain't gonna be so lucky as I got lucky, or B.SEE got lucky.
No.
You get what I'm saying?
That's a
But
difference.
we had to come down with concrete rules and regulations and establish a good foundation. That's why it works, and that's why we created this show.
Yeah.
To give y'all the backstory on what success looks like in a marriage. Things that are possible within the marriage. You know? People go to work. People go to work to these jobs. And they can't stand their fucking boss. But guess what?
They make it work.
They make it work. They get the job done. They got the duty. They're going to go in there and perform their fucking duty.
Because they got them bills to pay.
They got bills on the table. They got kids to feed.
But when it come down to relationship, they don't tolerate nothing.
Now they don't have no tolerance.
Now they ain't got no
I
toleration.
walked away on lunch breaks, and I told my mama, because I'm not going to deal with nobody at work talking to me any old kind of way, let alone, you know.
And you're going to be looking for a job standing on somebody's couch. Because you ain't got that motherfucking rent or that mortgage, your ass will be in the streets. And hopefully you have some good relations.
I think that's a huge part of the problem, like, you know, to kind of go back to the beginning. You know, the lack of education, man. It ain't, like, you look around to some of the peers or the people that are your age or younger or older, doesn't matter. How many people walking around, like, specifically single, you know, like, really trying to figure it out? Are they really a catch? You know what I'm saying? Are they working on themselves to be that prize for that lady? Or is that lady working on herself to be that prize for that man? You dig what I'm saying?
That's true.
I feel like there's a disconnect there.
But
DT,
but DT, I'm going to ask you this.
Unfortunately, I was married to my daughter's dad. He passed away back in November, and I have a fiance, so I am engaged to get married, just for background information.
Yeah, well, congratulations. No, congratulations. You missed it. You should have came on yesterday. You should have came on yesterday. You should have came on volume 4 and volume 5.
I hope you ain't no engagement queen. I want you to successfully get the marriage. Don't be no fucking engagement queen. That's what
that was volume 5, and you missed volume 4. How long is too long to be engaged? But anyway, that's not the case. That's not what we're talking about here today. But what I'm trying to say is, if we're saying this about the schooling, and if you're gonna say that the schooling is the problem, or if you're gonna put that on that, I'm gonna ask you this. So if you look at it, we're getting married at a 26% rate. Are you telling me that 80% of people aren't going to college?
You asking me?
Yeah. Because you're saying the schooling, you're saying that the schooling is part of the problem.
The education part that I was talking about, I was referring to like self-education, not like schooling. You know what I'm saying?
But here's what I'm going to tell you. But I'm going to tell you what they do teach. Here's what I'm going to tell you they teach.
You say self-help. Oh, shit. Go ahead, bro.
No, I'm going to tell you what they do teach. They tell the young girls, and the reason why I know this because I have a daughter. And my daughter is in college. But I tell her, you're going to college. You're going to get a degree. I get that. But that ain't end all be all. What is your main goal? Like, what do you really want out of life? What you really want out of life is to be married. You want to be somebody's help me. You want to have a family. You want to do what me and your mama doing. You've been speaking this since you was a little girl. That's what you want. So yeah, you going off to college. I get that. That's cool. Cause you got to go better yourself. You got to go get knowledge. That's cool. But don't let that be the end all be all. But in our community, you know what we tell our young girls? Go to college. Go boss up. Go get yourself together. Go make this money.
Self.
Am I right or am I wrong?
Own a business. And
there you go.
She already has a business plan.
Yeah, tell your daughter
what she wants to
do. Boss up. Yeah, boss up. Yeah, boss up.
How many successful businesses? We need to stop this bullshit. In our community, everybody talking, I got a fucking business. Motherfuckers don't even know how to come. People don't even know how to work. Everybody talking, I'm going to be a business owner, and you can't even work a regular job, 4-hour shift, and get there on time. Being a business owner, you working 60 plus hours a week. Motherfuckers don't even want to work 5 hours or 8 hours on the shift. And they calling in. For bullshit. What kind of business do they know?
I'm from a more spiritual background, so for me, in my mind, we were made in the image of God. The first thing that God told us about himself, he's a creator, which means we were many creators, which means we were made to create things. I'm gonna tell you
also a lot of creators. You know the homeless population? There's a whole lot of creators over there.
Lord,
it is. Because they don't believe in structure. Creators, this is real. A lot of creators can't do structure.
Mm-hmm.
That's a fact. A lot of people with that creative mindset, that's why they usually like musicians.
Can't work a job because we need to manage our own things.
And they wind up homeless.
What makes a person an entrepreneur? What allows you to have the entrepreneur tag? Is it just because you have your own nail salon shop, hair, selling cars, parts, property? What makes you an entrepreneur? Is it
entrepreneur
was living her purpose, because we all have different talents and gifts, right? That we were born with. So what I may be strong at, she may be weak at, and vice versa. So I'm pushing her in a direction where I see her strengths. Where she has certain strengths at.
What's the
I'm
strength?
not going to push her in a direction where she's failing.
And what's the strength? Let's correct that right quick. I want to know, what's the strength?
Okay, so she's already written a book on a guide on sharks. She's already
Black folks and sharks. Wait, time out. Black people and sharks.
Digital art.
Hold on.
She does digital art.
Time out. Hold on. Slow down, sister.
Hold on.
Let's break it down. Your daughter's reading a book, and she black. What's your nationality, sister?
I'm black. I'm from D.C. I'm born in D.C., raised in PG County.
Okay.
We gotta get that. I can't wait till we get that.
Hey, wait a minute. So you ready to tell me a girl born and raised in D.C. wrote a book about sharks? For what experience did she get?
Girl, wait a minute now.
I'm asking.
I wrote a book, but this is my daughter we're talking about. She wasn't born in D.C. She was born in Maryland.
Oh.
And she wrote a book.
Maryland is right there next to D.C. You cross the street, you're in Maryland.
DMV.
DMV, yes.
Just the same shit. That's semantics. The DMV area.
Right.
Wrote a book.
In the 35 rate.
Wrote a book. Now I could kind of go with it if you was in Florida. If you was in Florida where you can actually study sharks. But I don't believe sharks are right outside of DMV.
Listen, this girl does her own research. She's very self-motivated. I don't have to tell her to do anything. She's a very good girl.
What is she learning from?
What is she? She does her research. She's homeschooled.
You homeschooled?
And not only that, she's
you homeschooled her?
Yes, I did.
So okay, so
and
you have a. So wait a minute. I'm gonna ask you this question. I'm gonna ask you a question. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me ask. I always ask this. Hold on.
You're not listening.
Hold on. I got to ask you this question. This go out for all my homeschoolers. What's your master's degree in? You have a master's degree in education?
I have a technical degree. I don't have a master's degree. I have a degree in computer science.
Hold on, E-Money. Not all, when people say homeschool, because mine has been homeschooled and my older daughters too. Sometimes it's not necessarily you that do the homeschooling. They do virtual.
Okay.
Because she had.
But how old was? That's some new shit though. That virtual thing is new. That virtual thing is new.
No,
that's not today though. That's not back in the day though.
So we've gone on field trip. We've been to Africa.
How old is your daughter? How old is your daughter?
She's Nigerian, so she's been there all.
What's her name?
She does digital art.
Now,
pretty.
We're trying to have a conversation. You just talking. Listen for a second, because I can't see your face.
I'm trying to break down. I'm trying to give you.
Well, I'm asking.
Let somebody ask you a question in between. My God.
Listen though. I'm saying, how old is your daughter?
Can you tell me what the conversation is
15 in November.
Wait, who just said that?
I did.
Hold on, please. Hold on, please, so you can understand the conversation. Right now, they're asking someone a conversation, then they'll come to you.
So, man, pretty. So you say you had two. You say 2 kids or 1?
Oh, I just have a daughter, and she'll be 15 in November.
Okay, so you homeschooled your daughter.
She's been drawn ever since she was 3.
Okay, what I'm asking is, so you homeschool your daughter has never attended public or private institution.
No. She's had a mixture of both worlds.
So
she's gone to public school in McLean, Virginia, and she has also been homeschooled.
So what I'm saying, what made you decide to homeschool? I'm just curious.
Well, there are a lot of reasons that I can break down, but I don't want to go down that rabbit hole.
Yes, that's a long rabbit hole. But my question though.
I like getting straight to the point.
Right. I'm gonna leave it alone. Hey, go the person that just came in the room.
Please introduce.
Can y'all introduce yourself? Wait, you know what? Hey, look, let's check this out. Hold on, fuck all that. We passed the time. Hold on. Yeah.
We got over 100K.
Yeah, that's half the battle. That's half the battle, but we ain't winning the war with this. No, we're not winning the war. So on that note, I want to tell everybody that came in to Everyday Spectrum, thank y'all for tuning in to our show tonight. And hopefully we will get everything right, that we can continue on the show. If y'all love and support the channel, go to our YouTube page, support us.
Yeah,
but the support is not there, and we're not going to waste hours and hours and hours while people are not even supporting the channel.
Yeah.
And
we're going to say, I appreciate y'all. Listen, I want to say we do 3 shows a week. We do Make Money Monday, Why They Cheat Wednesday, Trauma Dump Friday. Y'all come back on Wednesday. Check us out. We are finna do another pop-up show eventually. I don't know when. I don't know when. But we're going to still stay on Volume 5. That was a great conversation. We're going to run that back again. Just one more time, and do that one more time because that was super good.
And
if you missed it, please
go to YouTube.
Go to YouTube. Check. No. Volume 5 ain't on YouTube.
No, I'm just saying.
Oh yeah, if you missed this episode, yeah, you can go on YouTube. You know, you can check out all of our Why They Cheat Wednesdays, our Trauma Dump Fridays,
even tonight's
and
show.
our Make Money Mondays. They on YouTube. Y'all can check them out. Go over there, please subscribe. That's where we. That's where pretty
we're
soon.
Not doing no more 7-8 hours.
We're gonna be pretty soon. We're gonna be on there. That's where we're gonna be pretty much the whole time. So look, we want to say thank y'all for coming. We appreciate it. You know, it was a great show, and I appreciate y'all. You do it how you do it. Peace.